like what I found on my channel, since I bounce around between things a lot,
Yeah.
you get sporadic viewers too, right?
Yep.
Like, I mean, when you've got a set thing, like you're all about painting D&D minis, you're going to get the D&D crowd, you're going to get the painting miniatures crowd, so on and so forth, right? When you jump around between all the different things, I honestly, myself, I do this for a hobby for myself too, right? Like, this is, I just do it for fun. And I appreciate the fact that other people join in and watch it. That's cool. But, and with I don't know, I do like the idea of the whole hobby after dark thing as well, though, right? Just because, as you said, like there's a bunch of us that like 40K, there's a bunch of us that like RC, there's, you know.
Exactly. And I mean, I feel like, because I know, like, my channel's the same thing, right? Like, I got a ton of different hobbies that I go over, and I know that I could probably have a stronger following if I like kept it to one subject.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I get a broader audience this way. Like, I've had people tell me, like my buddies all tell me, oh, you should have different channels for the different hobbies. I'm like, you understand how many hobbies I have? That would be like 6 different channels that I'd have to take care of and maintain and whatever. I'm like, no, I'd rather just have it on one. That way, if you like RC stuff, you can tune in. If you don't, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, like, is that you go through and you see what the person like in your subscriptions, right? You see what the video's about, as long as they have a decent thumbnail. You either watch it or you don't, too, right?
Right. And I mean, you know, like you said, I started this because I was trying to stave off boredom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally like, I don't have anything to do aside from my hobbies. I might as well record them, you know, and then, you know, I went from there and it grew, you know, but yeah, I feel like I have a broader scope with the amount of things that we do. So I feel like if we had a show about that, we could subject every week, you know, like this week we'll talk about Curse of Strahd. You know what I mean? Next week we'll talk about, you know, the Blood Angels update. You know what I'm saying? In the following week, I could talk about, you know, the Mines of Fendelver, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we could get, and I'm sure I could get enough people with these different topics to jump in. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you had very defined subjects that you're planning on talking about. It's almost like you need that host, like you, Zero. Like, you need a host to almost do like an interview process, or, I mean, free form conversation's great, like what we're doing right now. It's great. But for like a specific show about hobbying or whatever, I find it'd probably be great if the subjects were nailed down and you ask a question. Okay, hey, you respond. Okay, Zero, you respond. Okay, Retro, you respond. Whatever.
You know what's funny is that's exactly what I was trying to do with D&D After Dark, and
I noticed it.
I was focusing. That's what I was focusing on, and I got a lot of flack from a bunch of different people about it. And, you know, I was like, oh, you're turning it into the Zero show, and I'm like, not really. I just want to focus the topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's if we're just shooting the shit, that's totally fine for us, right? Like, I'm totally okay with that. Absolutely, I love that shit. I don't mind. It actually helps me be more creative when we're all just hanging around shooting shit.
You could have 2 shows. One that's just hanging out, shooting. Hey, come hang with us, shoot the shit. You know, you get Discord, or you get some Patreons that you know, high enough pledge or whatever. Hey, you want to come on the show and shoot the shit tonight, kind of thing. And then you also have your detailed show with precise topics and speaking points.
Focuses on stuff, exactly. And you can do that where you have a moderator and, you know, you're focusing on, it's like you said, it's an interview process to a degree. You know, it's an informal interview in a sense, you know. And I've been reaching out to like some of the other channels that I follow that aren't in the Discord, like some of the bigger channels. And I've been talking to these guys. I'm on their Facebook groups, and I'm like really tempted. Like, I've talked to a couple of these guys, like, hey man, how would you feel about going live? You know, and some of them said, yeah, let's do it. And some of them like, oh, I've never done it before, you know. And I'm like, you're a big channel. You've never gone live before, but it's not something that they focus on. But it'd be nice to have people like that on the channel or on the show as well. It's just, like you said, an impromptu interview, you know, like, where did you get started? What do you got advice for? You know what I'm saying? Because I think that we've all grown, right, on Discord. I think all of us have grown. I mean, maybe not as substantial as some of the others, but I think everybody's grown. I've been following everybody's channels, and I've watched the subs go up. You know what I'm saying? And I know from myself, when we started the live show, my subs started going up. Now, I know it's not just from that, but I know that it did have an influence on it. So I mean,
Oh,
it
sure.
was a positive thing, right? So I like I said, I feel like it would help everybody who's on to grow more.
I also think a set timeline and
Yes.
a set like this show runs for 2 hours
Yep. Yep.
and it starts at X o'clock.
And see, that's it's so funny because I was Hate gets mad at me because like we were just talking about
Oh,
this privately. Like I have stipulations. Like, they want me to go live, they want me to do the live show. I'm fine, but I have a set number of stipulations that I want to have if I'm going to go live. Because here's the thing, bro, and I know this may sound cocky or arrogant or whatever, but I was told a long time ago when I started my channel.
Wait, hold up, because I was behind y'all because I was listening to the actual stream and I just heard the part about hate gets mad at me because I have stipulations. No,
Yes,
no,
you do.
no,
Yes,
I
you
don't.
do.
No, I don't know. Doesn't bother me at all.
But
No.
yeah, I mean, the point is like the guy told me a long time ago, is like protect your brand. If you're gonna have a YouTube channel or a Twitter feed or you're gonna have an Instagram page, that is your brand. You have to protect it. You have to do what's best for your brand. And that doesn't mean be selfish and whatever, but don't put yourself out there on shit that you know is gonna risk your I mean, you're getting subs, right? Like you're doing this for the public, right? You enjoy the hobby, but you're doing it to give people something to look at.
okay.
Now if you put yourself in a situation where, let's just say, for example, we did a live show and we had a guest on, and it turns out he's a racist, right? Or he's a bigot or something bad, right?
Yeah.
And now, we're just finding out about it on this live show. And even though we didn't know, we are now associated with that person,
Yeah.
right? We're associated with that content. So now our content is going to drop because of that, right? So you have to protect yourself. So that's my thing. I wanted to have those stipulations just because it's like, like I said, we can shoot the shit anytime. I don't have to be live to do that with you guys. I
You
enjoy the conversation. I enjoy the hobby with you guys,
have
all
to
that stuff.
memorialize everything you say, dude.
You what?
You have to memorialize everything you say. Zero's hobbies. So it is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to get at.
You just totally lost me, bro. What? Are you smoking? Whatever you're smoking, share it. Cause whew, I mean, I don't know. I just, like I said, I feel like if we're gonna do something dedicated with a name on it and the Tabletop Dungeoneers, we need to make it good, right? And we need to make it so that people know 9 o'clock in the evening they're gonna chime in because we're always there at 9 o'clock in the evening. We're always gonna run till 2 or 3 hours. We're always gonna have people on time coming in, and you know what I mean.
Yep.
It used to be a pet peeve of mine. I had like my buddy would jump in at like 11:30 to chime in, and it's like, oh, we started the show at fucking 9 o'clock. Where were you?
I know. I mean, I'm guilty of
Yeah.
that myself, kind of thing, right? All of a sudden,
Yeah,
I'm like,
well, I
oh,
mean,
hey, they're live. Hey, what's going on, guys? And then I'll join in the chat and be
and
like,
you're, I mean,
you
but
want me
your
to
thing
come
is
in the
like,
video?
you guys had your game going though. Like you had a game going
Sure.
on Friday for a while, so I
That's
get
right.
it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just little things. It's like when you build a fan base on that show, they're gonna expect you to be there, right? Like they're gonna,
Yeah.
unless you cancel the show and say, hey, due to extenuating circumstances, we can't make the show this week. But if you do, they're expecting you to be, and those are the people that chime in and say, hey, I was there at 9 o'clock, nobody was on, so I left.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
personally, the thing that I believe is the biggest thing is the two main things is an exact starting time and exact finishing time, and
Yeah.
and subjects that you stay on the subject. A little bit of a tangent that wanders every once in a while, a little bit, but then you need one person that everyone kind of recognizes might be in charge of that stream, whether you rotate it because that's what everyone wants, or whether that's one person's stream, or whether it's whatever, and they moderate the whole. Well, I mean, it's good to have moderators maybe in the background, but they bring the talking points. They bring everyone back. It's like an anchor on a sports station, right?
Exactly.
Like there's always that person that brings everyone back to subject.
Right. And what's funny is we tried rotating people like every so many weeks. It just, the person who was there, they would start off okay, but then it would just, they couldn't reel the cats in. You know what I mean? Like the wild cats in the bag, couldn't reel them in. So like I said, I feel like, yeah, I definitely want to do something. You know what I mean? Like I really, ever since I started my channel, I've always wanted to go live some way, somehow. whether it was painting, whether it was building and, painting and chatting. It was something to do with my hobbies. I wanted to do something live. So I really feel like it would be beneficial for everybody if we did something, and if we broaden the scope from D&D to live, just hobbying in general, even crafting, you know what I mean, for
Well,
D&D.
that was one thought too. You have your talk, which is, it's on point, it's got a subject, and then you also have the times like the other day when I joined the both of you, and we're all just painting and crafting and shooting the shit and having fun and just talking about life in general, because those are entertaining as well. It's just definitely. There might be a different crowd for it, right? Like the live factor of one of those, you get the people that join in live, but the ones where you have actual subjects, you're going to have people a couple of years from now that go back and watch that. Or it's the first time they've seen it and they watch it because they're like, well, I'm just getting into 40K. I'm wondering about Blood Angels. Hey, these guys are talking about the lore of Blood Angels. Hey, I kind of really like that. Let's listen to the lore.
That's exactly what I was telling Hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got to make something for the live show that is going to stick around.
Unless you're right on top of everything all the time and you're getting cheers and you're getting the releases before they come out. Again, like not two of my buddies actually that end up getting stuff from GW before it even gets released, right? And
I've been trying to do that.
That'd be great. And they've already got that recorded 2 weeks before they're even allowed to air it. And then they're allowed to air it on the day that it goes on pre-release, right? Like on pre-order. But they've received it like a month earlier.
Yes.
And sometimes I have the luck of being able to go over, check it out, maybe even have a game with one of the guys that has it already put together and painted, but then they can't release that information until later on, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. All of our channels need to grow a little bit before that happens. I mean, I've received a few things free from suppliers, but not GW.
It's funny because I sent emails out and stuff way back, and I know how it works. You don't have enough subs; they're not going to get any exposure. So I get it, but I would love to have it where I could get stuff out prior to its release date, or like you said, pre-order date. But I mean, that's long-term goal for me. It's not something I'm really, I'm not concerned about it yet, but it is a long-term goal for me to have that type of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that the unboxings is for. You're getting it before everybody else. You're showing it off, saying, "Hey, look, is this worth your time and money?" And that's the thing, right? But yeah, I think
you get the books, you get to read through it first, and then let people know, hey, if you're really interested in expanding your D&D campaigns with monster races, then this new 5e book is fantastic, blah, 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 right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think, like I said, I think going live, we could get so much, we could get a lot of audiences because we have a lot of fucking talent in this Discord, dude. There's a lot of talent there, man. There's a lot of variety, and I love the fact that Grimm's in Australia. You know what I'm saying? And Cujo's near
MC Hate.
He's
mixing it up. Sorry, Zero.
You look like a monkey.
We all look like monkeys. Let's be honest. Some of us are just hairier than others.
I think with the fact that we're all in such different areas, but we all have so many different hobbies that are in common.
I have a technical question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
I just want to know. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes. A little bit weaker.
Is it understandable?
I can hear you. It's just a little further. You sound like you're obviously further away.
So I should keep the mic somewhere around here. I should.
Yeah, probably
I should speak towards it, right?
Yeah, I would say direct your.
I guess this thing's one directional. I guess
most of them are, unless you buy one that's specifically Omni.
Okay, the shop fan. Y'all hear it?
No.
Yes, slightly. Okay, yeah, but I got a headset on too, right?
Let me go turn it off. Tell me how big of a difference it is. All right, I'm not gonna be here because I gotta take the headphone off and get over there and turn it off.
All right. Yeah, he had it on earlier, and the fan was super loud. I was like, "Damn, I can barely hear you." Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
Yeah, I heard that go off.
Is it a big difference?
Not a big difference, but I do notice the quiet in the background now.
Okay. That's gonna suck. That means I'm gonna just be hot as fuck in here.
Another reason to keep like a live chat down to, maybe 2 hours at most, so we don't have hate melting away on us.
You know what? If you put the fan behind the computer, you might not pick it up as much from the mic if the mic is single direction.
Right. True. You got it blowing.
Attention to what you were saying. I'm sorry. I was reading and clicking.
I'm saying, like, if you put the fan behind the computer facing you, your mic won't pick it up because it's single direction.
Yeah.
So,
that's right.
And Stu, we were talking. Haight and I were talking before about this, about the live show and the guests that we have on the live show, and like we should have. I feel like we should have.
Y'all see that comment I posted? Do y'all see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, well, why y'all ignoring that, man?
I can't read it from here. I'm blind, so I was scared.
Battle. Well, okay, so we got Blue Dragon RPG. He's saying, nice, you got the stream going.
Oh, he's on there. Okay, so we're live.
Yeah, we are live.
Oh shit!
You're still beautiful, Zero. No need to cover up, brother. You're still beautiful.
No, they can't see me yet. We were talking about who to have on the show regularly. Like that's another thing is regular people on the show, right? Like, so who's going to be on there regularly, and who do we decide who can come on? And like you said, having guests and having new people to the Discord, having them giving them the option of should they be able to come on right away, or should we wait a while, kind of get to know them.
Rank up the blue.
Yeah, like let them rank up, and then we let them on the show. Not to be like gatekeeping or anything like that, but again, you want to protect the brand.
Well, you want to know somebody, like I said earlier, like I said the other day with you want to know somebody, because people will get on your stream and say certain things. Like I used to on my other channel, I've streamed on. Oh, we lost Zero. We lost Zero. On my other channel, I streamed on YouTube, and I had people, say I had to mute people. I had people saying all kinds of, fucked up things, sexual things. Like I don't mind cursing, because when they get sexual, yeah,
or any kind of hate speech. I mean,
yeah,
like present commentary excluded.
Right.
Do you hear that fan, Stu? Because I turned it back on.
Barely.
Yeah.
I might have to just keep it down to a minimum. Then I'll use it when I have to. Blue Dragon RPG. I'd say you should wait. Got to make sure you get to know people first. Yeah.
I agree with him.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, look, we let Critical on, and look what happened, dude. Shit.
Yeah. Now we're all.
We all love Critical. We love Critical. Come on.
When you roll a 20,
it's a critical.
It's a great one. That's a great saying.
That's gotta stay on the show.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'll definitely do a Friday night show. I'm all for it.
You're doing it on Dungeoneer channel, right?
I will do it on the Dungeoneers channel for sure. But like I said, I got those stipulations, and as long as we all agree on the same thing,
you know what? I'm like one of the first ones, and it was like all of us talking, and Thaco was like, "Yeah, exactly that. We should do it like the Five does it on Fox. Someone moderates." Now again, people are going to be better at it, and then people are going to get better at it. It's an experience thing. So yeah, you should rotate and find out who's best at it. Maybe everyone can catch on to it and become a good moderator. And then maybe some people can't. And then, as a group, we decide, I'm going to be the moderator. This person's going to be the moderator every time. But yeah, no, I agree with all that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, then we just got to come up with subject matter, content. We just got to do that, and then we're good to go. But
and
again, yeah, exactly. Stay on topic, and we're not going to have like 7 people on at one time trying to fight for airtime, because then we run into a 5-hour show and nothing got covered. You know what I mean? I want to make sure, and we, like you said, we got to stay on topic, dude. If we're talking about fucking the Mines of Fendelver, and then someone comes on and starts talking about the political climate between, Taylor Swift and fucking Beyonce, I'm done. That's a wrap. That show's over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's Beyonce.
And I don't.
Saying.
Said a lot of good ideas. I like to help as much as I can, but Friday nights or game nights. That's one thing I was thinking about doing is like instead of D&D after dark.
To the guys that are watching, I'm sorry, Chris, but to the guys that are watching, this is a test. How's the stream going? How's the audio? Is it choppy? Go ahead.
It looks good so far on my end.
Not huge, Crit. Not you. The guys watching.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm watching it on my other screen.
What?
Yeah, I got triple monitors, baby. You see my setup?
Send me a laptop, you bastard.
That's another thing with me.
That laptop is like 10 years old running Linux. So unless you can run Linux, you can't have it.
All right, well.
Another thing with me, boys, is depending on how many people are in the stream, I end up lagging out real bad.
Yeah.
So I end up answering your guys' questions like 10 seconds after you've said it, which always sounds like I'm just cutting somebody off and interrupting and jumping in, where I'm not. I'm literally waiting for a break. It's just I'm delayed that amount of time. Now, I did dig out my old laptop running Windows 7 on it. Woo.
That's what I got.
But the thing is, I'm not sure how choppy the video might be, but as long as the audio feed's good, I don't care, because I'll just focus on a model or something when I'm talking.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Like that.
If we're doing a talk show, then yeah, I mean, your head doesn't need to be bobbing around. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just focus on something, as long as the audio's, like you said, audio's crisp and on point. It doesn't matter about the video. You know what I mean? Like Rivers was on for a while, and he didn't even have video. He just had a little icon. You know what I mean? Because he didn't want to be on camera. But a
lot of people do that.
Yeah, I mean, which is fine.
Like a lot of streamers do that. Ethan Van Sciver does it. There's a bunch of people that they just do just the audio. They don't do the cam. Sometimes they do the video, but lots of times they'll do just the audio.
It's because they're ugly and they're saving us the headache.
Ugly AF.
I'm just kidding.
Miller says
we just lost Stu.
Yeah, it looks good, sounds good now that the fan noise is taken care of.
So the fan noise was bad. It's on right now, but I turned it just to have at least circulation.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you're in your garage, ain't you?
Man, buddy, I turned it off and I felt it, and even though that now it's not pointing on me, you can see it blowing. Look back there.
He's in Louisiana, so it's harder.
I have a window unit in my garage.
I know, but I hate to piss away because like this garage has no insulation. I mean, it's brick, but it has no insulation.
Oh, damn! I'm so lucky then. Mine has insulation.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy.
Thanks, fancy.
Hey, you know what?
He's got doilies and all kinds of fancy shit.
I don't even have a garage, ¿sabes qué?
It looks like my video is better.
It does.
It does get better, yeah.
You were a little choppy on Discord now, and I don't know, mine doesn't look as green either.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Can y'all see me?
Man, look at that gray hair. Right there. Look at that gray.
You see me?
Yeah, new mic cuts out almost all the noises. Yeah.
You know, I've had this mic, God. I had this mic when I started my first channel, which was like 3 years ago or something. And I don't know. Just never used it. And the main reason is because it has like a printer USB on one end. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then since I do, everything, I pretty much do everything from my phone. I mean, even a lot of my photo editing and shit's from my phone. So I just never used it. So yeah, I think I paid like $200 for it. What are we laughing at? Because I wasn't looking. I want to laugh. Y'all laughing at me?
No, Mr. Cool Guy that wears the sunglasses at night. We're not laughing at you.
Yeah, no, these are Milwaukee's.
Whoa!
These are Milwaukee's.
Safety
glasses. These are Milwaukee's. I mean, I know y'all don't know about tools.
Fancy Milwaukee's, mira este, wow.
It's only Milwaukee tool I have.
Mira que
everything else is
bonito.
like Cobalt, Ryobi, and then DeWalt.
Milwaukee, first of the Sawzalls.
Porter cable.
Where did Stu go? Did we lose him?
I think so.
I don't know. He discoed. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking for him. You know, that's the one thing that's nice about doing it from here is when I get the ding. You see, because on OBS I wouldn't get the ding, so I had to like always watch and see. But if you're doing it from here, you get the ding and you know when somebody's in the lobby.
Yeah. Well, like I told you, hey, you get like 20 hours a month with a free version.
Yeah.
So if you just like,
I don't give a fuck me. I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. But
Yeah.
Is that the moon?
Yep.
It's the moon. Oh, what happened to Stu? I don't even see him on Discord.
Maybe he went to go get that Windows 7 laptop. I don't know. What you could do with your laptop if you want put a well. No, I wouldn't.
Honestly, if he's got a laptop Windows 7, that's exactly what I got.
Who?
Yeah.
He could run StreamYard off of that as long as his internet service.
Your audio on
good.
Zero. There it came back.
As long as his internet service is good, he could run it.
Yep. Hey Jasper,
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
What the fuck happened?
It went to crap for like 1 second, but it came back.
Now your volume's like super low though.
Maybe it's just you.
It is, because as soon as I got like a call and I stopped it, now the volume's like super low on you guys.
So, okay, question: how's the lighting like this?
Your camera on StreamYard's not lagging at all.
Okay.
Mine is. I got this. I mean, God knows. But I'll go buy a webcam.
Well, this is my webcam right here. My no, right now it's not a good time to buy a webcam because they are overpriced right now.
Oh.
What, honey?
Must have been his connection.
Okay, we'll get some milk later. Are we out? Okay, we'll go to the store tonight and we'll get some milk. My daughter's like, Dad, we need some milk.
We always need milk.
Yep.
Hello?
Me, I got a granddaughter, bro. I swear, if I could, she'd IV that shit and mainline it.
Oh yeah.
She'd take it right in the arm.
Yeah, I hear you better now. It was probably because I got that call.
No, you blamed it on me. I'll take the blame. It's okay.
Nah.
I'm wearing sunglasses. They're
I only
safety
put the-
glasses. They're safety glasses. That's what it is. That's why I'm wearing them.
Safety glasses.
Safety
Hey,
glasses.
I had a pair of DeWalt
Stop because I'm trying to be cool.
sunglasses like that, and they was some of the nicest sunglasses I've had.
What, these? That's all. I don't buy nice sunglasses. I used to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't buy nice anything. Not nice t-shirts, shoes. I mean, no, I'm lying. I got like 2 pairs of nice boots. A pair of Timberlands and a pair of polo. What they call them? Polo Rangers. But man, I'm like socks and sandals every day, dude. I barely ever wear those boots. It's like I gotta be taking my old lady out. That's the only way I'll wear them boots.
It's because it's hot as fuck over there, bro.
I mean, I'm from the '90s, bro, and I was raised, Jabot jeans and Timberlands and boots, and I used to play basketball in my boots, man.
Yeah. It's that West Side look.
Yeah, that's from up there from North, from y'all.
West Side.
Yeah, because like down south, everybody down here they wear sneakers. I can't stand sneakers, man. Never could.
I don't mind them.
The big thing down here is what, the Air Force Ones. Everybody's got to have Air Force Ones. Yeah.
Give me 2 pair. I need 2 pairs.
I got Polo Rangers. I got Polo Rangers, and I got some custom Timberlands though, dude. On the back of the heel, I got it customized. You can put initials on it. Mine say Sin.
Oh, nice.
I know.
So your 3D printer, you finally got it up and running, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually under extruding. I don't know. It's weird. Like under extrude on some prints, and I don't know. I don't know why it's doing it, and then other prints is pretty decent. I don't know.
What slicer are you using?
I'm using the old ass Cura because I downloaded a new version of Cura and I tried it, and every time I home my bed, it would lift it like to the point where my filament, and it didn't matter how much I love on my bed. It's something to do with the G code. Okay. And I think it's also got to do with I have to update my firmware. But I contacted Hicktop, and they're like, "Yeah, that printer's out of service. We don't service that printer anymore." I'm like, "Can y'all at least tell me, where I can find a manual or something?" And they won't even answer me.
Look for check on Facebook. See if you can find a Facebook group for that 3D printer.
I doubt it. I mean, I did.
That's what I thought too.
Stuff.
But this is like for the trunk piece. There's a bunch of 3D printing groups out there just for that one printer.
Yeah, I might have to do that. I mean, I got some decent. I got that snake. You saw that snake I did?
Yeah, that was nice.
I got that snake. I mean, it was pretty. The lines are pretty pronounced, and there's there's little globs. But I mean, I know I'm not going to get perfect prints off that thing. When I bought it, I knew I wasn't. I accepted that.
Yeah, same here. When I got mine.
So I'm not really fussing about it because I mean, even people that buy $500, $600 printers, sometimes they don't get perfect prints either.
No, they don't. It's like mine. Like somebody told me that my prints could be better on mine. That's what I'm like. You know what?
Welcome back.
They're fine for me.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Zero's
Hey.
playing with his fucking toys, man. Man, we're a bunch of fucking kids, dude.
Well, see,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
hitting off this guy again.
Let me
You
stop.
don't know my
I
life.
paint him. So
You don't know my life, okay?
I did tell the wife that I want to get a resin 3D printer. She's like, so you want to get that instead of the Switch? I'm like,
No, get the Switch, dude.
Get the Switch, bro.
I know.
There's no contest. You're
Yeah.
not gonna find them right now. You're not gonna find
Yeah,
them. Right
exactly.
now. But there is no contest. I'm sorry.
But
three Nintendo Switches, each one of my kids, like for Christmas.
Although
It's easier to give them money,
Hey,
and that's what
Bubba.
they bought.
we have one, but I won't buy another one. Like I won't get a second one.
I think it's well worth it, dude.
Um,
Honestly, the only downside to the Switch is that you can't put like a DVD or a Blu-ray in it. That's the downside.
one thing Nintendo knows how to do is make a fucking handheld. Pardon my French.
Yeah,
But they know how to make a handheld.
French.
I mean, Nintendo's Nintendo, though, dude. They've been doing it.
They got it
They
down to your
brought video games back from the pit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have it. Whatever they're doing, they have it down to a T. Handhelds is their look at the game. They supported the Game Boy version up to what 2010.
You sound like real tinny right now. You sound echoey.
Who me?
Probably,
Yeah.
probably lagged a bit. It looks like it cleared up.
How's that? Is that better?
Oh my god, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's like way better. What the fuck did you just do?
You know,
Oh, I
it's
just
like
moved my
you-
mic. See, it was over here.
It's
Now
like
it's
you put
here.
a dime piece up there, man.
Wow. You see this guy, Stu? He's acting crazy up there.
I do. Look at him with all this good setup.
His fancy setup. And his
Yeah, he's got
five
these
models,
He's over there for me.
Little film over there to cover his mic. He just muted it.
and not sharing his damn laptop.
Did I mute him? Chris
You might
muted.
Somebody muted him.
I didn't
Somebody
mute
muted.
There we go.
There, he's back. He's back.
I said my browser lost connection to my mic for some reason.
Pandemic.
Man, this guy.
What?
You know what? It's good. Get all this technical shit out the way now, so it doesn't happen when we go live.
That's what we're doing. That's why this is called test.
So far, I'm
Because-
running okay
This is
with
like
it.
my this is like my 15th test video in like 2 weeks.
Stu, are you on your phone or are you on that laptop?
I'm on my phone.
The quality is not bad.
What phone do you have, Stu?
Yeah.
I have an ancient phone. It's a LG G3.
Oh my
Wow.
Ow.
Old.
Bro, I just went up from a G4.
Man, I bet you that thing's like worth money on on an auction.
Well, see, I had a LG G2. I had that for about five to 7 years, somewhere around there. And then the top part of the screen ended up where you couldn't touch it anymore. Something happened, so they replaced it with this one for free, and that's what I've been running since. But the G2 was a much better phone than the G3.
Oh yeah,
Much
way
better.
better.
Oh, as a phone? Yeah, absolutely. It probably was better.
Oh, and just like the built-in editing software and all that
okay.
was way better. The camera was better. But now this phone, I got to get a new one because unless I wear a headset, I have zero sound coming out of it. Like I can't do speakerphone on it or anything. Oh, there you go. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Huh. What is that? Is that the 11.357?
Man,
Still
mira,
producing?
es que tú no eres, you're not professional, okay?
Look at my face.
Pro, okay?
This fancy ass science phone.
$200
There it
phone
is.
right here.
Honestly though, I had the 6S and I went from the 6S to the 11 Pro because I was like, I'm not like that, dude. I don't run out and buy the brand new phone. I waited.
Yo,
Same with me.
funny
My
Yeah.
work pays for mine mostly anyway, so it doesn't matter. I get whatever they give me for my cell phone allowance. Well, that's the phone I get.
not bad. Free
when I
phone.
upgraded my phone, I went from a G3 or G4 to this one, but the 4 that had been my third G4 because like the audio went down, the screen went down, and the batteries just died super fast. So like after the third one, I was like, all right, I gotta find a phone, and I knew I wanted to do recording, so I was like, I gotta find the phone with the best camera at the time, which was the S9. So I got
Right.
the S9, and it just, the camera's phenomenal. It's great.
This one, the selfie cam is way better than the other side cam.
Is it really? That's
Really?
cool.
Normally
Yeah,
it's the back that's
It's usually
way
not
better.
usually not like that.
It's probably riding around in my work truck and or in my pants when my pants get full of
Yeah.
sawdust and whatever else kind of thing. Like, Gotta do. I'm still rocking my first screen protector too, and for years.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
one of those guys that, I don't know, knock on wood.
Oh, right. What are you doing, Stu? You still painting shit, huh?
Nah, I'm down in my basement now, relaxing in the lazy boy.
Ooh,
In the hobby
yeah,
room.
lazy boy. Look at that.
Look, I'm in one too.
Lazy. I got lazy boy, and then I got my other lazy boy over there, full of junk, and then I got my lazy boy couch over here.
Look at these Canadians. You know,
I'm in the lazy
And
boy.
then rocking with the 65 up there.
Fancy.
Fancy. Look at that.
I'm going to Stu's
Yeah, well,
house.
I say that I bought it on sale for like $460 Canadian.
TVs
So
are
it was
going
like
down
Black
though,
Friday
man.
sale or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
Oh, dude, it's a 65 4K. The problem is it's only a 60 hertz refreshment, so it's.
But it doesn't. Nobody records any better than that, really. I don't see why everybody's tripping about the refresh rates and all that.
Well, refresh is really not. I mean, for video, it's not that. You don't need that much. What you need that refresh rate for is for video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Gaming.
I'm so old. I mean, like going from my VIC 20 to my Atari 2600 to, you know what I mean, to, PS4s on a 4K. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right with
Now
the
you sound
refreshment
like
rate.
Mini
It's just
Retro.
fine. Yeah, oh no,
I got one of those. The
Me and
old
Retro grew up
the
together.
little bitty retro Atari. I got one.
Oh,
And
man.
I got
one
a
too. Someone
hacked
gave me one
NES.
for Christmas. They gave it to me for Christmas. We got it here, and I started.
I still have the original Pong.
Yeah,
No way.
Oh.
You got a console?
Yeah, it's the Radio Shack console where all the sound
you gotta
comes out of
show
the
us, dude.
machine itself.
Wow.
Film
Yeah,
that.
it's downstairs and I've got my my original Intellivision.
Oh, no shit.
Let's take a walk down into my lower basement. I got two basements in this house.
Lower.
Dungeon.
Wait,
The
you had two
lower
basements?
That's called the
The lower-
dungeon.
Yeah, I got two
son.
basements.
Yeah, that is the dungeon.
That's the dungeon, bro.
Oh yeah, this is my lowest
The body
dungeon full
on
of.
the Intellivision.
I mean, I'm telling you, like I was at one point going to open up a secondhand gaming store.
Wow.
Not a word of a lie.
I think we should
see here.
do this and Kruger's house for his house.
Yeah, no joke.
Anyone
Anyone
remember this thing?
Oh my God, yes!
Yeah. What is that?
That's for G.I. Joe.
It's a handheld gun. No, it's not GI Joe.
No,
This
it's
was.
not. I remember
I
that.
forget.
That was the game.
You'd watch a
You played on
show
the VHS.
and you.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
how it works.
What's the name of that show?
There was like good guys and bad guys too, or something, huh?
Yup.
Captain Power.
Captain
Yep.
Power. Yes.
Yeah, so I got that.
Holy shit.
There's you can see my Castle Grayskull is still up there.
Oh wow.
Oh, He-Man.
Dude, you know the big castle they released with the roller coaster on it? Remember that?
Snake
Yeah.
Mountain.
No, it wasn't Snake Mountain. It was there was a big castle. It was a good guy castle. It was He-Man, and it had a roller coaster, like a rail that went around it, and then He-Man could hang from it and ride around the castle.
Mm.
It was pretty big. It was like 2 foot tall at least, and then it was pretty wide and it had a moat and everything. Let's see if I can find it. Anyway,
Skeletor's Castle?
no, it wasn't
My Hiss
Skeletor's
tank?
castle. It was a good guy.
Hiss. That the original Hiss?
Yes.
That's
That's
the
the
original
best
Hiss.
one.
Came with a gray
Pilot.
Cobra officer.
That's the best one.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Okay, hey Stu, I'm coming up to your house. I'm getting my passport. And I'll be up there in about 3 days.
Right. Oh hey, I found it. Hang on. Oh dude, you should see some of the stuff here.
And if you want,
I don't know
I can
if you'll
take some of the points off you.
See if I can flip the camera here. Is it gonna work? It's so dark, but there's my original VIC 20 in box.
Hey, this is it right here.
Wow.
Found.
Nice.
Again.
There it is.
Wow.
Original Radio Shack Pong.
Oh my gosh.
You know how much that would go
We
up
got
for?
the original Intellivision.
Oh, 1 second. What, honey?
Dude, you
All
gotta
the
do
television games. Good old Armor Battle. Oh yeah.
Dude, you gotta do a layer video, bro.
Oh yeah.
Show
Go through
everybody.
all my different.
Yeah, do your whole layer, man. Show everybody all the ancient Chinese secrets you got in there.
Oh, some ancient. Oh, there's my Darth
Shit.
Vader
Hey,
talking
Rob.
piggy bank.
I'm gonna come back. I gotta go real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
The kids' playground.
The old Sesame Street Playhouse from back in the day.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Just holding on to it?
Top of my G.I. Joe base. Yeah, well, again, like it was one of those things where I was going to open a secondhand store a long time ago, right? So I had all this stuff.
Yeah.
Got old castles down here. They all talk. So the castle talks to like the dragon. If you come close with the dragon, all of a sudden the castle will be like, "We're being attacked." It'll talk to you.
That's so cool. And it still works?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they all still work.
Dude.
Yeah, buddy.
You could probably buy a new house if you eBayed half that stuff, dude.
That was told to me at one point. Somebody came down my basement. They were like, "This is like another mortgage." I'm like, "Yeah, I've got enough houses. I'm good." Oh yeah. Oh, look, I just.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, this guy, where is he? Oh yeah.
Oh no way!
Oh yeah.
That's slag.
Slag,
Nice.
that's right. Got
The
all the
Dinobot?
originals.
Yeah,
It
the
is.
Dinobot.
Oh.
It's the original
It is.
slag.
I got so much. So I don't know. Oh, is this got? Oh wait. This is, remember, I was gonna like I started doing the whole like unboxing of a gamer's basement.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, bud.
You gotta keep that series going, dude.
So we're going into some Star Wars here now.
Oh.
Rancor.
Wow.
Oh.
So much. Bantha. I mean, the thing's freaking full of them. I'm not sure if I have like 3 or 4 Rancors. I remember when I first started collecting that stuff, like that Star Wars minigame, when it came out. It was just, so much.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of that stuff in storage, man. I was telling Cujo, I'm like, I can send you some of it if you need it just for your games, but he wanted to stick with the new Legion stuff, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, I have so much of that Wizards of the Coast Star Wars shit, it's not even funny. Because
my buddy, my
friends
mini wargamer Jay, gave me this tackle box, and it's full of X-wing stuff, and like I didn't even realize, like it's all X-wing stuff, still new in pack.
Hold on a second.
Got
Hold on.
Millennium Falcon.
You're not just gonna glance over what the fuck you just said. Hang on a second.
Slave one.
You're friends with mini wargamer
Jay.
No way.
No
He
shit.
lives like 2 blocks from me.
I've been dying to get down to the bunker, dude. Like I want to go so bad, man.
Yeah. Well, okay. So he used to be like a content creator for mini wargaming. Now he's got his own channel.
Right. A lot of the guys have now. Like a lot of the guys go like Chris.
Yeah. Well, because he ended up moving from Welland, right? Like that. That's about 2.5, 3 hours away from me, like the bunker. But Jay lives like literally. I'm gonna say if I walked to his house, it would take me 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's why, like, if you see on his channel, like I'm in quite a few of his games or whenever he's talking about my buddy Stu.
The battle reports, right? Like you guys do the battle reports. Yep.
Yeah. He just does 40K though.
Mm.
Anyways, a lot more stuff back there, but right. And then my old Titman 98 custom.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's a nice paintball gun. And I got I don't know, like 3 different paintball guns here. We used to do it at a buddy's place. He had like a rock quarry, so we had all stuff built up there. But yeah. Anyways, headed to the lower basement, into the upper basement, which is just as cluttered still.
Wow. Do you guys ever play airsoft?
No. Can I flip that around? Yeah. Still got to get these up.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Seen that? all my big posters. Wife got them for me for Christmas. Had them framed.
That's pretty cool.
Anyway, sorry. There's 2 in my basement for anyone that's watching.
There you go. Yeah. Gamer's paradise down there, buddy.
Oh yeah. Back of the couch, we got all the gaming mats still just like hanging out on there, like all those neoprene mats rolled up.
I gotta get a couple more of those.
My Jitsu certificate to show what level I am, just in
Oh,
case.
don't mess with you.
It's a warning for anybody who comes in the house. Like, look, just in case.
Yeah, and that even though I live my city's only got like under 100,000 people, and it's not that big. But I come from the rocks in the woods, the sticks of up north, and where we got guns hanging over the mantles and loaded guns in the back of our pickup trucks. So that's another warning.
Okay, so when I was in high school, get this. Actually, this camera's not working too well. Give me 1 second.
I was gonna say, just because I'm Canadian doesn't mean we're not locked and loaded.
So when I was in high school,
I think everybody
had. Yeah, when I was in high school, you would see just like everybody's trucks with their shotguns in the back of it.
Yep, that's the same with me.
No one thought about anything about it. There's a school probably in a small town. They have a skeet shooting team. So the kids take their own guns and stuff. I'm like, big city schools, you can't do that. But these small town schools, they don't care.
My dad is an amateur gunsmith too, right? Like he does a lot of muzzle loaders, black powder. And he's got a 54 and a 44, both muzzle loaders. But back in his shop class when he was in high school, he made a revolver. They made them in class. A revolver, went out to the range, they shot them, and then they came back and the teacher cut them all up and destroyed them after they got their grades. But could you imagine that in class now? Yeah, we're making guns in shop class, and then we're going to go shoot them. Let's hope that your barrel doesn't breach.
The call-out culture would lose their fucking minds, dude.
Right. But back in the day, that's what we did here, right?
That's fucking awesome. That is awesome.
Like I grew up, I remember my dad, at least 17 different guns hanging on our wall, like above the fireplace, everything else, right? I mean, but we were taught, you don't point that at anything you don't want to die.
Exactly.
You don't mess around with them. It to me, it comes down to education, right? You got to know. You got to know, you got to get your hands on them. You got to see how powerful they are. You got to see what they can do, and then you won't mess around with them. Yeah.
I mean, they're not toys, they're tools, right? Like that's
absolutely.
So yeah, I keep my my bag here just in case.
Yeah.
I got it right there, and everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's aware of it, and everybody's educated on it. So I'm not worried about any mishaps or things like that. It's like, hey, I'm exercising my right to protect my family, and that's it. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. See, in Canada, we don't have Second Amendment, right? We don't have, but we do have our own set of rights that now are being. I'm getting political. Never mind.
No, I know what's happening over there. I've been paying attention. Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Like ridiculously. I don't know what's happening over there, dude. I used to look to Canada like, look, man, they're doing it right up there. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, fuck, man, what is happening with the world?
Yeah,
people are just losing their minds.
No, I don't want to get too into it, just in case some of our viewers are on one side or the other, right? Yeah, I like to try and keep my political views out of my channels.
What's so funny is that's my one biggest pet peeve with my channel and content on my channel. I have a buddy who used to make content for me every once in a while, and I told him, I don't care what you want to talk about, with the exception of politics and current affairs
and religion. Politics and religion have no place in the hobby.
Yeah, because it's like, you may feel a certain way and strongly about it, but that doesn't make it right, and it doesn't mean that everyone else is going to feel that way either. So leave that shit alone. That's why I don't like with the streams, like with the live streams. I personally don't like doing that. I don't hate is okay with it, and that's fine. He likes having political conversations, and I just don't get in this climate. I do not like having a conversation politically because it never stays a conversation.
It could destroy you. It could destroy your channel, and one thing that you say is somebody could get a hold of it, run with it, and it could end up really hurting you. And plus, in all honesty, if I tune in to watch how to paint, a Lehman Russ battle tank, I don't want to know about politics, religion. That's not why I tuned in. I tuned in because I want to know what colors you're using. Do you pre-shade? What kind of are you dry brushing, or are you edge highlighting?
Exactly, and that's the thing, right? Like if my channel says, hey, we're having a live discussion on Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition and the effects of, how it affects the popular culture, then know that that's what you're expecting to hear.
That's right.
You're expecting to hear, okay, well, so and so left the company. Now we're having problems with this, and the SJWs are doing that. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. But if I say, hey, we're going to have a discussion on 5th edition and the Curse of Strahd book and whether or not it's worth your money, if you come to my channel or if I go to your channel and I hear, well, the current state with Trump and everything, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm clicking off. It's over.
That's right.
Because it's not what I went there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a fan of clickbait. I don't like clickbait. I don't like fancy thumbnails with flashy shit all over it. Like, look, man, just tell me what I'm looking at and what I'm signing in for. That's it. That's all I want. And shout out to guys like Baco and a couple other guys that really work hard on that stuff, and I appreciate it. But to me, it's like, look, does it say what it needs to say to get me to sign up, right? Because it's either that or the description of the title, right? And if your title says, we're talking about Warhammer 40K orcs, and then your picture is a picture of you holding, a beer,
right?
Get it together. But you don't, it doesn't have to have like, sparkles and shiny letters and black.
But just for the record, there, Zero, I tune into your channel for the glorious beard. I mean that thing is it's a work of beauty. I'm just saying. I mean, I got mine going here, but like you're like almost full on archmage.
Yeah,
like, I mean that's.
It's funny.
Love you, Zero.
Anyway, that's the castle I was telling y'all about right there.
What's up?
Look at
That's the castle I was telling y'all about right there.
Yeah.
What's that from? Oh, that's the He-Man castle. Okay.
It was one they released later, and it had a railroad that goes around it. I don't know why it's not in this picture. And it would go all the way around it. Anyway, I fell on that thing from the top of my bed while I was sleeping. Last time I slept up there.
You did that on purpose.
There it is. There it is with the coaster around it.
Yeah, you just had a picture of it. But yeah, actually, when I went into surgery, right before my surgery, man, I passed out and I was unconscious for a couple of days. I woke up and I was completely shaved. They left me one of those 1980s police mustaches.
Little Junior G mustache. Oh no, okay, the fit one.
And it was so weird. I was in the ICU, and I woke up and I was like, "Wow, is it cold in here?" And I went like this, like, "Where the fuck is my beard?" And the nurse came and she's like, "I'm so sorry, I had to shave it." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, because they had to intubate me, you know what I mean? And they had to, there was a bunch of life support stuff that they had to put in, and they needed to clear it out." And I was like, "Oh my God!" But I finally grew it back, and now I'm like, I've never put any product in my beard. I've never done any of that stuff, but I've been looking into the beard oils because supposedly, like, this is real scraggly, like this is out of control. I need to get it under control, so I might get some oil.
And I comb mine out every once in a while, but this, like, I'm working on, this is my third growth since this whole COVID-19 lockdown. I've already shaved it off twice. This is my third.
I'm close, man. I'm really
Well, every once in a while you just get there and you're like, oh my God, it's itchy, and then boom, it comes off. Like, same with my hair. My hair is getting out of control up here. So that's coming off soon. Probably today, actually, this weekend.
I keep mine about like this.
Yeah.
I work and stuff.
You work in healthcare, don't you, Critical?
Yeah, I work with kids that have special needs and stuff. So
yeah, so you can't come walking in looking like Grizzly Adams like us.
Oh,
I mean, you got to be a little bit respectable there.
Yeah. Well, no, I've seen a kid. Okay, get this. I've seen a kid grab somebody by the beard and just bam, need them. And I'm like, okay, if I grow one out, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be like Zero.
Listen, I love.
I'm sorry. My sensei grabbed me by my beard and flipped me once.
I wish a motherfucker would grab me. I wish he would try. Here, I'll put it out for you. Come get it.
Yeah. Well, he was doing a demo stating how easy it is to throw somebody, how you barely need any attachment to them whatsoever. He's like, Stu, come here. And he grabs me by my beard, and boom, there I go. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Honestly, it was all his hips, right? But
It's jiu-jitsu, it's all lower core.
Well, it's there's a lot. But yeah.
Leverage.
Mm-hmm. Leverage, getting your eyes lower than the opponent. But yeah.
I think that's the biggest key for most martial arts is leverage, especially. I mean, that's why you see little guys, doing this crazy stuff,
Hey, Zero, you're gonna be proud. Look at that.
Now Chris chopping.
Yeah, now you're choppy again, bro.
He just dropped it.
Okay,
What is
well,
it?
I'm using my phone real fast.
What is that?
That's a Rogue One poster.
Rogue One.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I have, here you go.
Tristan. Fucking crumbs all over
There's
the
a
table.
Force Unleashed one.
And this is in your little garage?
Yeah, this is in my garage.
Like, yeah.
Then there's my.
I need to do mine like that, bro. I need to do mine up.
Hey, are you
Mine
gonna
just
be
looks
on much longer?
Pile of shit on top of shit.
Are you gonna be on much longer, Hate?
I can be, yeah.
No, I was. Hang on a second. I'm gonna
can be.
try and get on.
My
the computer.
I'm gonna. Sorry about that. That was my phone dying on me, so I just plugged it in. But I've
So
noticed
how's,
that
okay, so
anytime
how's the
I
video
plug it
quality
in,
on this one, Hate?
You're frozen.
yeah.
Yeah,
My internet
you're like one frame every 2 seconds, something like that. Let's see, move.
Better?
That's not bad.
I mean, it's straightened up on StreamYard, but that doesn't mean nothing on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what you see on StreamYard ain't the same as YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're pulling out the
YouTube.
webcam.
Well, there it is. I gotta get me a webcam.
Well, I'm using my phone right now. I switched to
Okay,
my phone.
so you can just plug your phone in to. I'm computer illiterate, guys. Sorry, technologically illiterate. So you can just plug your phone into your laptop and use it as your webcam.
Well,
No.
I have a
You have
I
to
have a
use a
couple
program.
programs. Yeah, I
there's
have
a
an
program.
app on my phone, and then I have the program core side with the app.
Okay, so I might be able to get it figured out. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
It's
I
probably
gotta
just
order a
a bit of
webcam.
software that
Look on
tells the
YouTube.
computer it's compatible with Windows, basically. It's probably all it is.
Gotcha.
Hey,
You know
Stu,
what? You know what, Stu? I would suggest is getting yourself a webcam if you can, because
Yeah.
in that way your phone, if you get phone calls or whatever, you're free to just do
Well,
whatever.
and the phone calls screw up your connection too. They drop
put your-
text
Exactly,
messages,
connection.
alarms.
I'll put it
I'm
in
gonna
your
drop out for a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Everybody's just dropping in and out. It's just like a whorehouse, dude.
Sounds like my Saturday night. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Well, no,
Like-
we gotta go Saturday
All
night
those
spice
pop-
stews.
Those pop vinyls that's over there are
Hi.
autographed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are my Doctor Who ones, and I have some other ones on that shelf over there. But yeah,
I've got a refrigerator.
then there's that. If anybody knows who that is,
I do. Frigno.
No, who's
Yep,
that?
and that's autographed
Lou.
too, bud. That's Lou Ferrigno.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I
does.
mean,
You probably watched it when it first aired.
If anybody knows,
He probably masturbated to him. Be like, oh yeah, I'm muscles like that.
hey, you were the one that said that we had to be censored. Now you're talking about masturbating. Okay, so I mean, because even I was like, okay, I'm not gonna F-bomb, and you're just like, I mean, the M-bomb. I mean, God, that's worse than F-bomb if you ask me.
But it was Lou Ferrigno. I mean,
There you go.
It
well,
was.
now we got MC0 coming in.
And no, I don't M-bomb to him.
2-1 Holmes.
What's the matter? Crit?
2-1.
Did Crit freeze, or he's just like,
He's still in shock over the M-bomb.
is he?
No,
No, he's frozen, dude.
No,
Yeah, he
he's
dropped.
frozen.
No, he dropped. I was about
Oh,
to
there
say
he
on
is, there he
yo. I must have.
Yeah, it's my internet
Almost.
connection. The weather down here right now is bad.
You scared me, dude. I thought I put you into shock or something.
My phone was like at 5%. It was about to die, so I had to change it.
See, I have my phone. Well, now I switched back to my cheap webcam, but now,
So what's up, folks? I'm DJ Hayes. That's what Stu called me.
J hate.
Who did that? Who did the little scratch? Do the scratch again. Do the scratch. There you go. Yeah. That's crit. Wait, it's this way.
Who
Crit.
who was it that was
zero.
talking about Malifaux? Who was talking about Malifaux?
I don't know what that
Crit?
is.
Somebody was
No.
talking about this game, and I wanted
It
to
might be
start-
Urban.
I did have some miniatures for this.
Was it Urban?
Might have been somebody. We were talking to somebody live, and they were talking about Malifaux. It might have been Urban,
It was either Urban or.
but I found out
Was
that
it
these
Brian?
guys, these little crocodiles that they make, they're about the same size as the Nalzer's miniature one. So I'm gonna build these guys up and use them for D&D.
Necromunda, Sump Crocs. Huh?
Yeah, I like that one, but it's only one.
Yeah, no, they're so expensive too. The Necromunda,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Like $40 for one crocodile.
Yeah,
So, Crit, you gonna DM?
When I get a chance, yeah, I want to.
Oh, you don't have a chance right now.
No, because my work wants me to pull all this overtime.
Right now, you're working right now.
Laptop.
No, I'm actually waiting for the wife to get up so I can go get my plates renewed on my cars,
On your what?
Lovely.
on my vehicles,
Car.
Oh,
on two of my
that's
cars.
fancy. Y'all got plates?
Two
on
out of
that?
the three. But yeah. Hey.
Fancy. They actually license their vehicles.
We discoed.
Yeah.
Damn, I ran him. Did I run you? Don't let me run you off, dude. We're friends.
Yeah, we're friends. So okay, how's this print? What do you think?
Oh, buddy, I can't see that.
Why can't
Take
you?
a picture,
Pretty
post it
small.
on Discord. Take a picture, post it on Discord.
Turtle?
I don't know.
Turtle?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see. From what
Are
I
you
can
on
see
your
here, it
phone?
looks great.
Be right back.
He's got a Hyrulean shield. From what I can see here, he looks great. But I mean, I can't see the layer lines. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, then that's good then.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. You know how far away I am from my computer screen, and then your image is like, good lord. You know, your whole screen is like this. The whole screen is like this big to me, from as far away as I am.
Okay, let me. Yeah, I see.
It's, no matter how close you get, there's still no way to really be able to tell over the computer.
If you listen to me and put it on Discord, I'd blow it
I
up.
can't put it on Discord right now because my internet's freaking up, messing up, man.
That's why you see. That's why I don't like white people.
Look here, you Cuban.
Well, all right then.
Man, talking about being racist and political. Wow.
No, that's not racist.
No, Stu. Did
don't
you
have to
say
like white
people.
why he doesn't like white people?
Well, I mean, that's opinion, I suppose.
That's racist, man.
I couldn't think
Yeah.
of nothing else to say.
No,
okay?
no. Take your ass back to Cuba and make me some cigars.
No, buddy, I'm American. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
I know,
I'm
but
not Cuban. I'm not white. I'm American.
exactly right.
Amen.
I believe you're more Southern Canadian.
Southern
That's what you
Canadian.
think? That's what you think? That's why you posted that. Oh, you're trying to troll us. I saw that. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I saw that on another group on Facebook, and people were just losing it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
really?
and some asshole responded to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty
That's
epic.
better. Yep. Okay. Time to switch up cameras.
I tell you this, Crit. I've never got a mini that looked that good from far away. Not off of my printer.
I like how honestly my print.
How'd you print them? Standing straight up?
Yeah, I'll stand straight up with some supports.
You had
Click 'em up.
supports?
Yeah, and
That's what I need help with
you know
my
what?
support settings because I can't figure that shit out for nothing, bro. How far away you go on X, Y, and Z? Did I lose everybody? Oh, good lord!
No,
I lost
no,
everybody.
I'm looking at you, hate.
I'm just staying out of the conversation because I know nothing about 3D.
Oh, okay.
printing.
Well, then that was Crit then.
What?
That you lagged out. What settings you use on X, Y, and Z? How far? Because there's a distance that you can go away from the model itself.
I honestly, I don't know. I gotta look at it. I gotta look
You got
at
an
it.
echo.
Yeah,
I'm
Zero.
trying to turn mine down
Zero.
because I was afraid it was me.
I think zero.
You think
I
it's
think
zero?
zero.
I think it's zero. Let's see if I
A
can
lot of
use
times
zero.
it's me. This
Let's have
headset
a
for
check.
some reason.
Nope.
Test.
It'll pick it up.
Yeah, there is an echo.
Oh wait,
Mute you for a second.
How
No?
about that? Better?
Yeah, it was you. I heard something change when you did that.
Better?
Let me ask you this. When I stand like this, when I get like this next to the mic, is it way too loud or you can hear me breathing? Nah, there's an echo again.
No. It's probably Sue.
Okay,
No,
that's
actually-
me, guys. That echo is definitely going to be coming from me. See if I
Hold on, let me try you. All right, test.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, it's JD from Mr. Critical. How we doing today? Tonight we're out in the world. We're
If
here
you
live
roll
with
a
homie.
20,
It's the Critical. And
that's still echoing.
Right. I think what it is once my battery on my phone gets down too low, I don't know why, I don't know how it affects it, but then this headset for some reason, because I got the volume turned right down where you guys are just a bare whisper in my ear, but it just feeds through for an echo. But my daughter just came down
It's
from
not bad.
upstairs anyway. She must be done playing with her friends, so I think I'm going
Oh,
to
damn,
sign
I
out
ran
of here
you.
right now.
You ran 'em. All right.
All right, bud.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I appreciate the fact that you guys let me join in the chat. It's all good.
You see,
But,
okay, you're still Northern American.
Right? I mean, we're on top. I'm just saying.
We're central.
It's not always
We're in
good
the
to be
middle.
up top, Stu.
Well, tell that to my wife. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later.
Later, buddy. We got Zero's closet. Zero's in the closet.
No, see, okay, so on this, the closer your mic is, the better too. The better the quality of the audio and stuff. Like, what kind of mic do you have?
This is I think I paid like $200 for it.
Oh wow, I only paid 50 for mine.
Samsung, SON.
Oh, those are good.
C01UPRO.
A USB mic, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's USB. And then
Yeah,
the headset plugs into the microphone itself.
So you can monitor. Nice.
I can monitor.
I'm thinking. I think you
It's
can
got
monitor.
software. It has
Nice.
software. Yeah.
See, mine. I just plug it in and it's set up.
That's what I did here. I just plugged it right in, and it found it right away. My computer found it right away, and just,
Yep.
I didn't do anything. I just plugged it in. And it was
Yeah,
like,
same
"Hey, I'm
here.
ready."
Like I originally got this mic in this boom arm for when I'm gaming and stuff, because I don't like how I like this small headset I have and mic I can plug in right here. But I'm like, I don't like nothing like on my face.
No, I totally understand that. I don't like nothing on my face either.
Yeah, it's kind of distracting. So I think I've had this for 2-3 years now.
No, but if this sounds better anyway, I mean, I can hear it sounds better. I hear it sounds more like when I hear radio talk shows and shit. I can hear it sounds better.
Well, also if you download an application called Audacity on your computer, you can go in there and edit your audio and stuff.
I can make myself sound sexy.
Oh yeah, buddy, you can make yourself sound a lot sexier.
Hello, ladies. Hello.
Be like, oh, you want some Cuban? Wait, are you really Cuban?
Full-blooded.
Really?
Full-blooded, mother and father.
Oh.
My father fled after Castro took over, and he came here first. My mother's father, my grandfather, he fled and left them there, but I mean, he had to, because they were trying to kill him. The communists were trying to kill him. So he fled, came over here, worked, and then bought their freedom, brought them over here. My mother was there for Bay of Pigs.
Oh wow!
Like she saw Bay of Pigs. Like she saw them dudes. I've said this to Zero a few times too. That my mother, you might get 2 sentences about Bay of Pigs out of her, and it's always the same thing. They were 15, 16 in the back of the head, in the middle of the street. Yeah.
No, this is just wow. I envy her. I look up to her. Just the stuff that the older generation sees, the younger or what we see, the next generation.
Well, it's like I tell people all the time. It's like, how long ago? The Nazis weren't that long ago, dude. Everybody acts like that's ancient history. It's not.
No, really, it's not.
Bay of Pigs was in the 50s, bro. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was during.
Everybody acts like shit like that can't happen no more. And it's like, yes, it can.
Yeah. It was during the Cold War. No, Cold War was during the 60s, wasn't it?
During the Cold War. It was during the Cold War. That was in the 50s.
Yeah.
Oh, like Kennedy. With Kennedy.
Yeah.
They were talking about, I was listening to Joe Rogan and Ventura talk about Kennedy earlier. It's just funny it came back up.
See, I don't know. Like, is that an ultra UV light?
I got that at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale. I think I paid like $4 for it.
Oh, nice. See, I got the one that Blue sent me that he made in his video, and he sent it to me. So that's why I'm thinking about getting a resin 3D printer.
Mine really doesn't. It really doesn't affect the UV sensitive stuff. This this one that comes on this little glue stick is way better than that. When I notice, because like when I use this one on my prints and on this glue too, I see the smoke come off. When I use this one, I don't see smoke.
Okay, so, yeah, Zero's back. We got to be quiet.
Oi. Everyone behave.
Yeah, we got Daddy's back. We got to behave now.
You guys are so rude.
Nah, you my dog, bro. Nah, you my dog. It's okay.
Yeah.
Much love.
It's okay.
Hold on.
I got some new resin.
Really?
I mean, I just got a little bit of test stuff,
and
I did some casting in it. And I'm gonna buy this crap. I've got screenshots of it. I just gotta get on eBay and buy it. When I eBay, Amazon.
I'm honestly, I'm really thinking. I'm saving up for like another 3D printer. I'm thinking about going resin on my next one.
Why do you need
get an
another
SLA
3D printer?
Huh?
Excuse me.
Why are you getting?
This is from the guy that has like a million different. He's got like 20 Space Marines of the same.
I know, right?
Yeah. Why do you need another? Why do you need another Space Marine?
Watch it.
The resin. Okay, so resin 3D printing.
You are on thin ice, my friend, and I will be underneath it when you fall.
No, I understand.
So if you look at the print quality, okay, so the resin 3D printers makes minis. They print minis a lot better.
Crit. I was just fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
the
thing is that I know on FDM you can get 0.05.
Yeah.
Right, you could do that on FDM, but it doesn't compare, dude. When I 0.05, when I see 0.05 prints too on FDM, and I compare them to my 0.05 on resin, there's no comparison. It's way different. And then because you know why? It's because each layer is exactly at 0.05, and it's exactly where it's intended to be. Well, of course, we're talking about Nat's asses. I'm sure it's not exactly. Nothing's perfect, right? But when you hit that thing with a primer, man, it's gone. It's gone.
Right. I don't know, dude. I got those turtles from this.
Zero put his glasses on.
I got
Chris, go get some glasses. Hey,
I got the turtle from this dude who did it on a Ender 3. And I swear to God, dude, the quality is phenomenal on these miniatures.
No, they are. No, you can print.
Yeah, it all comes down to the settings.
Right.
And
the reason I bought it.
Settings.
The reason I bought it from this guy was because he did a video, right? It's like a half-hour video. He's literally showing you how to print a skeleton, and he's going through his process and he gives you all the numbers that you need for your settings to get the printer set right to print out that small of a miniature, right? Because he's like, a lot of people use too much heat. You can't use too much heat because by the time it lays down a layer, the lower layer gets melted too. So there's all these formulas that are involved, and I'm like, holy shit. So I watched both videos. And then I realized, holy crap, that's the guy that's actually selling miniatures on eBay. So I bought some of his minis, and like I said, the turtles are really, really good. I mean, there are print lines. There are print lines.
It's just the Enders are like what $500 machines.
Yeah, and mine's a $160 machine.
Well, he's got
a photon is a regular photon, and when I have, excuse me,
it's like 200.
250 right now.
Okay.
I just looked up the other day for Zero. The new one, the one with the two Z rails, the Photon S, that one's 500. That one's 500. But and I wish mine had two rails. I wish it did, because I know eventually I'm gonna run into a Z wobble. It's gonna happen, and that's why there's two rails now. But
did you guys see? Oh, did you see that Ender released through the Kickstarter? Just released a new 3D printer.
No.
Yeah, it's the CR6.
But it has another name too. Is it a Sidewinder?
Yeah, I think so. But I was watching some of the 3D printer guys, and they got one, and it's a nice printer. Easy to set up. Has a drawer for your load of compartment tools, and
that's what I recommend, bro. Don't get a kit. Don't get a kit.
What, the one that's already put together?
No, a kit. The one, my printer came in every single piece, every single screw.
Oh no, mine came in two pieces, basically.
Bracket, everything was in pieces. Everything, dude. Name it.
Yeah.
In pieces. The hot end came screwed into the extruder came screwed into the hot end. That was about it. That was about it. And that's easy to put together. That's like that's because you change out hot ends. but that was about it. Everything else, well, my power supply was assembled in a box.
Mhm.
So it was in its own case, and the main board was assembled in its own case too. But I still had to connect all the harnesses. I mean, yeah, which I mean, it wasn't hard, but it took me a good 5 hours to put that thing together. And like I said, I know it's not square. I know it isn't.
Yeah, I was looking at an 8-net 8.8, and I thought about buying it because it was about the same price as that. But then I found the trunk. I'm like, dude, I only got to put like 2 things together. I'm going with that.
Dude, I paid $300 for that kit, but I mean, it's it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, back then printers were just worth more. They're getting cheaper and cheaper every day.
Yeah, and honestly, you can get good quality prints off of a cheap printer.
You can. A lot of it's just settings, man. Just knowing your printer. Also getting good filament, that matters. Like I'm pretty sure that I'm having extrusion problems because this PLA filament I'm using is years old. Now it was inside, but this is Louisiana, and I think it's got humidity in it, and that's why I'm under extruding.
Yeah. Well,
so but I'm not. I might order some. I don't know.
Yeah, that mini I showed you, that was printed in that Sunfield. That new PLA I got, and I love the quality.
Yeah. Hey, come here.
No, it matters. There's good PLA. I'm about to tell you that. Another thing too is buying cheap PLA, that you can actually get particles of. I mean, there was even a report of one guy got a steel ball inside of his PLA, and it got stuck in his hot end, and your hot end screwed at that point. You're not getting that steel ball out of that.
You guys are sounding like robots.
We sound like robots?
Oh,
That's
now
not
you
me.
don't.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's you. That's you and your Comcast.
Nope, it's
You have
Walmart
Comcast?
internet. Nope.
Walmart. Oh yeah, right. McDonald's internet.
Yeah, the $1.99.
McDonald's hotspot.
Oh, Zero's going flying. He got the goggles on.
Y'all got it.
Steampunk.
You know what I'm gonna do? You're gonna make me go get my helmet. I'll go get my Sith helmet, put it on.
I've got Poe's helmet somewhere.
I'll go get my cloak. How about that?
I bought a Kylo Ren Black Series helmet.
I got the Black Series helmet. I was gonna get the Luke Skywalker one, but my wife was like, "Not today."
Zero, do you really need that? Let me look. I was at there's a little. It's not a dollar store around here. It's called Big Lots, right?
Yeah.
But it's one of those where they clear out Walmart and X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, Big Lots. I know. We got them here.
Okay, well you know what a Big Lots is, all right? So man, and I buy action figures. They had Jack Sparrows there, bro. They had the Jack Sparrows there for $5, dude. And I wanted to take them all, and my old lady was just, because you know how they look at you, bro. They look at you like, well,
really?
Go ahead.
Really?
Go ahead.
Really?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, buy him. Go ahead. And I'm all right, babe. All right. So I only took one.
You know what it is? They look at you like, do you really need that right now?
All of them? Yeah.
Exactly, right? My wife, my wife does the same thing.
Even they'll let you get it, but they'll still look at you like,
$5. That's a $25, $20 toy. Anyway, we get home and I'm just kicking myself in the ass because I didn't buy it. I'll get on eBay, $20, $25.
Yep.
Same figure. Yeah. Don't pass it up if you want it, Brian. You find it cheap.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, like I was gonna get the Luke helmet because I saw it at Celebration, and I was like, babe, I want to get it, and she's like, how much is that? I was like, I don't know, like $100. They're all the same, And she's like, no, you don't need that. And I'm like, I was like, this bitch. No.
That's what they do.
No,
I don't need. No, I'm not flying the X-wing. You're right.
Poe helmet. We actually got the Poe helmet for my son's Halloween costume. That wasn't even a collectible for me. That was for him for Halloween. He wore it one time, and that's it. It's in a box still. I'm like,
I take my kids' toys, man.
For real.
Same here.
If I find them and I warn them to them, like that's the second time I saw that figure on the floor and I like it.
Yep.
Don't let me find it again because it's going on the shelf and it's mine after that.
I still have all my son's Ninja Turtle toys, like all his.
Oh
toys
my god,
from
I wish I had mine.
The 2012 series, I got all of them. I bought every single figure.
Man,
it's hard to find ones, and I'm like, I can't even sell these because nobody wants to buy them now. You know what I'm saying?
I had all my He-Man toys, and my ex gave them to my kids, and they.
Oh my god!
And she didn't tell me, because this is after we split up, right? And she didn't tell me she gave it to him, and yeah, I mean. Yeah. My
Guys,
kids broke.
That's fine. Right now.
I had.
Everybody's wearing. Are they Milwaukee's?
No, those Cyclops from X-Men's. from the movie.
All right. Okay.
No,
okay.
these are $10 from Amazon, but they have that screen that so if you're going fishing, you see through the top of the water. They're also shatterproof.
They've got a HUD.
They're also
Like
shatterproof.
Yeah, I got these at my local Comic Con a few years ago. I'm like, dude.
Zero's cool though. Zero's in the closet. Zero's in
Zero, you might want to pull up your pants, man.
Big yard open.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow! No, but yeah, I got these. I got these.
Toys are inside, man.
I'm like, dude, I could so make a Cyclops cosplay with these from like the X-Men movie.
You saw mine, huh? You ever saw my Sith?
Oh yeah, that picture that you sent me.
Yeah, I'm about to put it on the screen. My Sith is so tight.
What else I got? Now I want to go.
I need help putting that.
Go get
dude.
something. Let's see here.
Everybody left me? No, okay.
No, I'm still here.
Like I can't just put that costume on by myself. You can't sit down when you put it on either.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Anybody know what this guy is?
No.
It's Rokar from Overwatch.
Zero's taking out the. Oh, I don't play Overwatch.
Oh my gosh.
Zero's working on the Nerf guns.
Star Wars series of Nerf blasters.
You would buy them. Those are cool. Wow.
It's from Rogue One.
I don't even buy Nerf guns anymore because I'm so tired of picking up the bullets, man.
Well, I'm gonna mod it. I'm gonna convert it, change it up, paint it, custom paint it and stuff.
Testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Touchline.
Yeah. Started off the test and
Cujo. Okay, so hey Cujo, I'm thinking about buying a starter set of Dwarven Forge.
Don't do it.
I have the money right now.
Cujo, what's up?
Get a photon. Just get a photon, dude. That shit's not cheap.
You'll print better tiles than you will from Dwarven Forge. Haven't you watched any of Cujo's videos?
Yeah, but that starter set's looking nice though.
How much they want for it and how many pieces is it?
You know what? Let me check real fast. I had it pulled up.
Send me the link. I'll put it up on the screen.
Cujo says yes.
Yeah, of course he says yes.
Of course.
Cujo is like I told everybody on Discord earlier. Cujo sleeps with his Dwarven Forge.
It's like asking a crackhead if crack is good.
He said he keeps a piece in his pocket. Since he never leaves home without it.
Okay, so let's see here.
That's his deterrent, his theft deterrent.
Starter set collection.
When he meets chicks, he pulls Dwarven Forge out of his pocket. He's like, "Look, I'm so cool."
Yeah, baby, but I rock that DF. What do you got?
But can you carry a dungeon?
I don't even know if you need to cook. Do you know how to set up a dungeon?
Okay, so hey, on the screen.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
There you go.
So okay, so here's this one. And it's
look, we're doing this. It's not bad. Dungeoneering, legit.
It's like $50 for this set.
They
just got new starter sets in from Cujo.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. But also, I was looking.
How much is
this Dwarven Forge?
You didn't answer my question.
That set was $50.
Just like one of those politicians. $50.
Here we go. Where's
How many tiles is that though? I can't tell.
Where's locks? It is. Let me click on it.
So are we good?
19 pieces.
I mean, we're solid. I listened to y'all while I went out and drove and everything. I listened to y'all. It was solid.
So, what I was going to say was, you think we're good on, what do you think about the idea of making it a hobby show on Friday nights or Saturday nights instead of D&D after dark?
I can't join y'all on that. I think, I'm going to tell you again, like, I think y'all do it on the Tabletop Dungeoneering show, and yeah, and that's it. That's all that matters, really. Do what you want on that bitch, because now they even got shit where you can add people as like as admins and everything. And I'll figure all that shit out if y'all are serious. I'll figure it all out, and I'll start. And right now I got to set up with my email, but I want to change all that. I don't want my email on there.
If I do it, it's like I said to you before. I got those things, but I'm gonna come up with some kind of waiver or some shit for people to fucking read or something before they come live on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I want people, everybody that goes on that show, I want them to know exactly what we're doing, what we're not doing. You know what I'm saying? Like what we're going to be talking about and what we're not going to be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just want to make sure. See, I thought I was going a little too far, but Stu hit the nail right on the head, man. He was right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why you keep thinking I had a problem with it. I'm telling you,
I'm giving you shit.
from day one, y'all should do it like the 5.
I give you shit because I give you shit. That's you, but I know you.
No, and the only thing is that I like, entertainment is extremely important. And if y'all aren't interacting with each other and laughing and it's just robotic, that's the only thing don't let it turn robotic.
Absolutely. And I feel the same way. I think like organic is more natural, but I also, I like the structure of the idea. Like, okay, we got this topic. We're going to focus on that, whatever. But you
dedicate whatever, a half hour to one topic or 15 minutes or.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that. I just want to
make sure. Chris, I was looking, but
no, you're good. You're
Zero,
good.
He hijacked everything. You want me to put it back up?
No, you're good.
Son.
I'm about ready.
He's Puerto Rican, man.
No, I was going to put in some information, but now I can't. No, so the WizKid is coming out with their own line of.
Yeah, a lot of people are, dude. Like it's
but
the way to go.
But the WizKids line, is like one side is this right here, and the other side is shit. So you get 2, and their starter set is $50.
Yeah, it's got like that.
Yeah, but that's just got bow ties.
Yeah, it's got clips. Tiny
Cujo says he doesn't like those because like I was gonna order a set from eBay that I found pretty cheap. It was pretty big, and then when I showed it to him, he's like, "That's just bow ties. Don't get it."
Yeah, see, like
Dragonlock makes bow ties. Like that's what Dragonlock does. But Leader Toys is starting to 3D print them now too. They actually have like small dungeon rooms that they're printing.
They've been for the past few years.
I was looking on Thingiverse, and they've got some. The Open Forge, there's a lot more Open Forge than what I was aware of because I was looking through it.
Open Forge right here.
But those are basic Open Forge. There's like complex Open Forge tiles now.
You mean like that?
I mean, it's all about
no, it looks almost like the Organ Forge actually. Like
more
it's,
detail.
Oh yeah,
it's way more detail.
But no, it's just like Open Forge, 2 hours of print.
I mean, here's the thing though, man. Bro, honestly, I really feel like you do better off on a budget with tiles.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you're gonna do good with those Dwarven Forge or those kinds of printed tiles. It's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's in considering the narrative of your story, right? Like your dungeons are gonna be way bigger than you can afford to print. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the dungeon tiles because they're cheap, they're storable, and you can put them away quick, and there's nothing to them. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying go with pre-printed dungeon tiles, so don't print them yourself?
Like the card dungeon tiles. Yeah, I mean, if you can, here's the thing too, you're printing them yourself, right? Everybody, you print your tiles yourself. But if you're printing on a regular printer, you're going to be blowing through ink like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look, I just ordered the D&D reincarnated dungeon tiles, the dungeon set. Okay,
I those right there.
Amazon, $17 from Amazon shipped, bro. You are not going to get any type of tile system cheaper than that. No, nowhere. And it gives you so many tiles. If you watch my unboxing of the woodland ones, the forest one, there's so many freaking tiles in there.
No S3D.
It doesn't need to be 3D. What
no
is
it? See, like I said, 3D.
No,
Miller says foam. Foam is the way to go.
What?
Miller says foam is the way to go.
What's thumb?
Foam.
Foam. Look, again, I don't disagree with him because I love crafting.
Zero, did you get foam? Did you get your old lady to grab your phone?
No, I forgot to message her because you and I were talking, and I didn't get a chance to message her.
Go tell her. Go tell her. Because we got to get Zero to make. Well, I want Zero to make some tiles.
I want to make some just to show everybody how to make them.
Do it, buddy. Do it.
No, 3D is better.
Do it. Yeah, like I said.
Okay,
hang on. Let me
3D printed tiles better.
Hang on. When I was in the gaming group, right? Like I was in my gaming club, my crafting gaming club. We were doing the village and the town and all that stuff. The idea came up for dungeon tiles, right? Because they wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. We went through the whole financial thing. What's cheaper? What's more affordable? What's more storable? And the tiles won, dude. They're gonna win hands down. The only thing the tiles lost is durability. That's the only thing they lost in because they're cardboard. So as soon as they get wet or moist, they curl. That was the only thing that the tiles.
How they get moist?
If you're in, like, we had a basement.
Oh,
We were in a basement.
motherfuckers or something.
Ooh, look at me.
You know,
I'm sorry. Oh, coño. Coño. That's why Cujo gets dwarven for this shit's resin.
Cujo, LOL. A big FU to all you. What do you mean FU? What did I do?
Thank you for the FU donation.
we appreciate that donation. We appreciate it. Like I said, we went through a big debate, and it was like 9 or 8 of us. You know what I'm saying? We were all arguing different points, and the tiles won. They just won because you get more of them for less. You can store all of them for less and in smaller space. And, you know, that's all you really need for Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, seriously, if you're not playing big war games on them, it's almost a waste of money to me, you know? And I like Dwarven Forge. That's the argument I brought to the table at the time. I wanted to get Dwarven Forge, and everybody's like, well, do we really need that? And why? And I had to come up with all these arguments as to why it was good.
You don't need a table.
Huh?
You don't need a table. You don't need anything. I mean, honestly, you don't need the books to play D&D. You don't need anything to role play.
Right, that's the thing, right? Okay, you could go down to the barest of bones. You know, I know dudes who play paper and pencil. And
use a fog machine on that cardboard or foam.
No, that's my point, Cujo. That's what I said. They're not durable in that sense. As soon as moisture gets in the air, the cards, they get warped. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But dollar for dollar, they're just a better value for Dungeons and Dragons. If you're doing Dungeons and Dragons, to me, they're just a better value. But I'm also the same guy that says you shouldn't build scenery for Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think you should build scenery at all for Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't like scenery either. I mean, not the big thing for me is that it doesn't change. It's like you spend all that time, and shit looks cool, but it doesn't change.
Absolutely. If you're gonna build scenery, make sure you play another type of game where that scenery can be utilized. Otherwise, you're wasting material, you're wasting your time. You know, unless you're trying to learn how to craft, you're wasting a lot of valuable resources. You know, foam is great, it's cheap, but it's valuable when you start looking at, have I used that yawning portal more than twice? You see what I'm saying? Have I used that thing?
But you use the yawning portal a few times, especially if you run through that book.
If you're creative enough, you get enough people to do it, sure. But I'm saying, like, how many times?
And if you're in that campaign, in that setting, you can use a yawning portal. But
how many times are you going to use a yawning portal versus a gypsy house that you can just throw on the table for any time?
No, I understand. It's like a waterfall. It's like you know, you made this waterfall. I mean, that's great, that's beautiful. But then, how many times are you going to use that same freaking waterfall?
Right.
Because it's the same one. And I understand there's more than one waterfall in your world. I get that, but it's the same one.
So, like, for example, we have a river, right? For our tabletop games, we have it's a vinyl river, and it's in sections. We bought it from I can't remember, like some third company.
I'm promoting Blue Dragon.
Yeah, it's something. You just lay the tiles down. It's just vinyl tiles, cut in the shapes, and it's got the little textures. It's 3D, right? But it's thin, so you can pack it up and put it away, right? But that river isn't a specific river. It's not special. It doesn't have any special things aside from a ford. And that can be used in anything, in Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder. It can be used in Warhammer Fantasy. It can be used in Warhammer 40K. It can be used in Infinity. It can be used in all types of games. So, in Star Wars Legion. So that's a valuable piece of scenery. If I was to make a river, I could do that, and that would be valuable. But if I did it just for Dungeons and Dragons, that's a waste of money and resources.
Yeah, I know. If I was to make a river for D&D, it would be tiles. It would be tiles that connect together.
Okay, so here's all my dungeon tiles that I printed up right there. Yeah. You know, I have 10 of these.
How many hours?
Threes. Okay, so
it says, I love using stuff for Star Wars Legion. The mountain terrain works great, and that forest works great.
I mean,
terrain
does
double
that's the thing. That's the thing, Cujo. You're using it for multiple things, which is making that scenery way more valuable for you. That's the value in it. If you can use it for multiple things, if you can only use it for Dungeons and Dragons, or if you only create it for Dungeons and Dragons, it's almost a waste of money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, especially if it's just one encounter.
Right. It's like,
That's why, honestly, whenever I'm using my dungeon tiles, I just make a room. If the battle's going to happen in that room, I'll just make that room, set it up, and put it on the table.
But how big can your room actually be? Like, how big can that room, with what you have in that little basket right now, and how much time it took you to print?
Those are 4x4s or 5x5s.
I got 10 3x3s, 20 2x2s, 5 2x3s. So let's just say roughly 50 hours it took me to print all this stuff.
And how much space does it take? Like, how big can it actually be? How big of a square could you make with that room?
Oh my god! I know I made like a full-blown dungeon. But a big
Familia.
Let's see here, 3x3. Probably as big as the battle map, maybe.
Sure?
I don't know.
I'll tell you this.
I'll set up a battle map, then I'll put these on, then I'll take a picture. I'll send to you guys.
I do roughly 3x3. I mean, it fills up my table. My table's 4 foot by 6 foot. It's an oval table.
Yeah.
It fills my. I mean, I need room for the books and all that, but yeah, the play area now it fills it. I mean, I've shown y'all pictures on my stream.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So, and that's like 30. I think it's like 37 or 35 tiles. Somebody fills it.
And how much? Yeah. See, I mean, that's big. Yeah, it's a lot of space.
And each of those are 3x3s. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single one of my tiles is 3x3.
A lot of people are making those types of tile systems, and they're using 3x3s as their basis.
It's basic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've noticed. Okay, so what I've noticed, a lot of people use this thing. Yeah, they use a lot.
You need to get back on your mic, Zero. You're relaxing too much. Can't hear you.
I'm on my mic.
There you go. That was better. That was way better.
So a lot of people use the 3x3s and the 2x2s.
That's where Zero's hobbies happens.
You know. But I'm thinking about printing out some more, at least 10 more 3x3s. So that's another 30 hours of printing.
You should print some corners, like round corners.
Y'all want to hear me scream like a girl? Cujo happy? No? To make Cujo happy. We're friends with Cujo.
Go for it.
No, I'm not. Dude, fuck you. I thought we were friends, man.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
What was I gonna say?
Can I recommend a beard oil?
Can you recommend it? What?
I'm thinking about getting one.
Hang on, let me go get my beard oil. I'll show you what I use.
How do you got a
beard oil?
Yeah. How do you use beard oil? You ain't even got a beard.
It's lame. But if I gotta grease my beard, I quit.
No, they say that it's good for your, because see how it's all like, it feels like hay,
good.
You know?
I'm the only one still wearing glasses, huh?
It's like straw.
I'm the only cool one, you know?
Yeah.
Missy Cujo said something? Yeah. What did Cujo say?
Come over here.
I say to crit. Oh, I gotta wait for him. It would be cool to add 3D printed terrain that works better with Dwarven Forge. There's some pretty cool ones, dude. Actually, I was looking the other day. I'm gonna have to pull them up and show y'all. Let me see. Let me get the interwebs on my other screen.
Say to crit. I would.
Let me go to.
Say to crit. I would love to add 3D printed terrain that works together with Dwarven Forge. If that's not the plan, then I want to get it. Okay. Well, then, yeah, that's not the plan, so I won't get none.
I don't know if it. I mean, it should go together with it. I don't see why not. I mean, it's all. But is Dwarven Forge in inches? Like it ends in inches?
Yeah.
It ends in inches, like 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. Exactly. Yeah. Then I mean, if it does, it should.
I think so. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll just might order the 3-piece set. Yeah. Oh, Cujo, maybe you can send me some. You know, I'll send it right back just to see.
Lipstick. I don't know why he did lipstick. He did lipstick cool.
So
I think he's making fun of me.
Here's the beard wash I use.
He's always making fun of me.
It's called Everyman Jack.
Where'd you get that?
Okay, so about the only time I go and get the my beard stuff is right after Christmas when all the sets are on sale for like $5 to $7. Mm-hmm. So I got it at Walmart. So I got this, some balm.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Some balm. and beard oil.
What was that other stuff?
Beard oil, that's got nothing to do with D&D.
Yeah. This beard balm.
You grease your minis?
I'll grease you up. You silly.
Whoa! That's inappropriate.
That's inappropriate.
Oh! Wait. Cujo's a what? Cujo's awesome, but hates a ho. But no, it's like.
But you can change the thickness, Cujo. You can alter the X and Y and Z. So like you can keep Z the same, so it stays in inches, and then you can X and Y the same, and you can alter Z to bring it up or down. And you can do that right in your slicer.
I think the nice thing about 3D printed ones is you can add to it. You know, like you can add more stuff to it.
Oh yeah, you can mix them. Yeah.
Grass.
You can download a tile. You could download a wall, and I mean, I can even do that, and then load it in the mesh mixer and stick them together and combine them into one 3D model. So,
if you
I'm gonna show Thingiverse real quick.
Hey,
if you
guys, I gotta go.
Go Zero, go.
I gotta head out.
Thanks for hanging out, dude.
Yeah, for sure. All right, later.
So
Later,
one
buddy.
thing I do like is if you don't want dungeon tile,
you
you can also look up dungeon sticks.
Yeah, those are cool too, but
Yeah.
that wouldn't be compatible with Dwarven Forge at all. I'm pretty sure.
That's an open
But, like,
forge. Click on that for me.
This is all open forge shit. I'm saying there's a lot more because like I haven't looked at FDM prints, in a while.
Well, see light clip. Okay, so the open forge system, I use the open forge version 1.0 where they don't clip together. They just sit next to each other.
Yeah.
Because I like that better.
I mean, you can cut all this off though.
Yeah, but it's not the same thickness though.
But you can alter that.
See, I don't know how to do that.
It's a mesh mixer, dude.
I don't know how to use the mesh mixer.
It's not. I mean, for simple shit like that, it's not hard. It's
Really?
easy for shit like that. Yeah, for simple stuff like that.
See, like, okay,
If
so
you want
like
to
round-
make this guy, if you want to make this thing, then yeah, it's hard. You got to know how to use Blender. That's hard, but and it takes talent. But if you just want a block, a rectangle or a square, 2 inches by 2 inches, and you extrude it up a half inch or whatever you want, whatever your difference is, and then you would just take that extra piece you made, select it, and then select this guy, and then there's a method called the Boolean Method. It depends on the software you're using, and you just combine them together and it become one solid object. You put it back in your slicer, and yeah. Now the piece you added won't have all this texture because you're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it will bring it up.
Okay. So I'm thinking that's what I was.
But you can see, I mean, this is 3D printed open forge, and that's pretty nice.
Is that open forge 1.0? It looks like it.
What would that be?
2x2. It looks like it because the 2.0 and up has clips on them.
I don't see anything that says 1.0, 2.0.
Look at click on the the blue where it looks like in blue. I can tell you.
Where it looks what in blue?
Go down. Scroll down.
More?
Wait, up. Go where you see the pictures. You click on the last picture. Yep. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's 1.0 because there's no clips or anything.
Oh, I could have told you there was no clips. I knew that from the first picture.
Oh, I asked you and you didn't answer.
Well, no, but you asked me if it was 1.0 or 2.0. I don't know the difference. I've never.
Okay.
I didn't mess with open forge. So here's some cave, and these are kind of crappy, but I'm just saying it's look. So I mean, there's a lot of look at this guy over here.
Well, type in dungeon sticks.
I know what those are. I've seen them.
Those are nice.
This is dungeon stick right here. Same system.
Yep.
This is dungeon stick right here. And so this is, socket and cylinder. So one end's a cylinder, and the other end's a socket. You just connect them together. And what's cool about that is that it doesn't have to be 90 degrees because these things rotate.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. Part of me wants to like print some of those off and just put them try them out on a battle mat. Oh, right there, open forge dungeon tiles.
This is pretty sweet.
Let's see.
Oh, I already clicked on it. Which one?
Okay. I was going to say go up one. Or never mind. Ooh, secret door 2x2. No way. That looks nice.
That's pretty cool looking. They got a couple. Like I said, I was just messing around looking, and I was like, damn. But I don't want to get into which one. I don't want to get into like 50 hours of printing tiles. This one right here, Open Dungeon Tile says on it.
Yep. I think that's where I got mine.
Oh, it's like Legos. It looks like the top is Legos, dude. That's what it looks like. You snap together.
What's the print?
The files?
Yeah. What was that?
Think files.
Those look nice. I might have to try some of those out.
It's just like Lego looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they had the clips though too.
Good Lord, look at all this. I'd hate to download this, boy.
See, okay, so that little laptop I have to my 3D printer. That's the only thing yep, it's a clip, but it's still compatible.
I don't know. It looks like they stack. I don't know. Don't know.
It's the way they 3D print it.
You should print it.
If I print it, I'll let you know.
Okay. You know, my printer sucks balls.
Yeah, well, just play with it. That's what
whoa.
See, okay, so that's what I'm thinking about getting is like printing off some of those doors and stuff. Oh, those round corners.
I ran off like I think it's either like 8 or 6. I don't remember how many, but a few doors all at once. They came out okay. See, here's cavern, waterfall, and stream system right here. This shit's pretty cool.
That looks like open Dwarven Forge right there.
It looks like Dwarven Forge. It does. I mean, that shit's pretty cool. We're gonna make Cujo get a 3D printer.
I think he wants to get one. Oh, my wife's up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. So these are the streams. All right, some of this shit's like real cool, and I would actually. It's just, man, it wouldn't even be compatible with what I have already. Here's a wall. There's way more Dwarven Forge than there was when I was first messing with this stuff. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe like 5 years ago. It's probably around there 5 years ago when I first got my printer. As a matter of fact, I printed out the same tiles that Crit has, the same ones, the regular Open Forge. I think it was like 5 hours of print, something like that. Cujo, what are you doing? You still there? You're probably driving or something, knowing you. Yeah, I'd print stuff out at the same time, at the same wall height, the same thickness. I mean, yeah, like I said, you could do that. It depends. The only thing that sucks is that there's really no way to measure. So like you'd have to like ballpark the shit, print it out, compare it, and say, okay, I got to bring it down or I got to bring it up. And that's what sucks. But once you figure it out, then you'll save that file. And like, that's what I do with my minis. Like I got the size I want out of it's the no leader file I printed. I got the size I want. I've named him my standard candle. And then what I do is every time I load a mini in, I load that in as my standard candle and I compare it. And that's how I scale everything. And you would do the same thing with the tiles. Once you figure it out, you keep that tile as a candle and then compare it to everything else that you load in there.
See, there's a lot of nice prints and stuff on there.
See, like this,
like,
I mean, this ain't
Open Forge 2.0.
Yeah, that's 2.0 right there. Cut stone.
But see, that's nice. I think if I want to make a tavern set, I might
Open Forge search.
Print something like that. But I guess you don't have to print off the bottom piece if you don't want to.
You talking about this piece? But that would leave your shit thin as fuck, man.
Yeah, but I don't know. POA is pretty strong though too.
I mean, no. That's not what I'm worried about. I mean, I guess you could print it all thin, and I don't see why you can't just shim it up with XPS foam. Why not?
Yeah, that too.
That would be easy. That'd be the easy way there. You don't even need it.
That looks like it's pretty thick. That looks like it's about as thick as a mini base.
But that's the base, huh? That's this thing, because that's this thing under it.
Right, but if you click on it, if you click on it, it looks like it's as thick as a mini base, right underneath it, or right above the base.
Where are they? I know, nothing but bases here. There's no blue. I want to look at the blue model of just that thing. You know what I mean? Just the wall section and the floor section. I don't see it. I must be scrolling through the same thing over and over again like an idiot. No, it says 112 thing files.
Oh, hey, Cujo.
This must be the whole system.
Those area effect things and sent to you, and that way you get your opinion on them.
What are you talking about the range templates?
Yeah, the templates. I'm going to try to print some of those off and send it to them. Because I guess like some of them, you can connect together like a 60-foot one. And like you connect like a 30-feet one. Then it has a port that you connect to for another 60 feet, for the 60 feet. My youngest son may want to go into IT career, so I need to get a PC. So
then comes a 3D printer. Well, let's go ahead and buy a PC.
Yeah. And it's like you can buy like
3D is blowing up, dude. Everybody wants to be a 3D modeler now.
Yep.
It's blowing up. I mean, you just go look at the starters and that, the homebrew starters and all that. Just, it ain't like it was when I started messing with it.
I've only had mine for going on a year. God, I love it.
That'd be cool if you did that. If you put them next to each other and see how well they blend. But the WizKid shit, it probably comes painted and unpainted, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I could paint them for you, but what's the use of really painting them?
How's the stream, Cujo? Is it like way better than it was the last few times I did it?
Let's see here.
He's probably driving down the street on his motorcycle or something. Like one-handed. Zero said, "Do it, do it."
Yep, the new CR6 better than the Ender 3 is what people are saying.
Yeah, I think that's what's wrong with mine. I got to update the firmware, and then I can update Cura, because right now, like I'm using that 5-year-old Cura setting, which new Cura looks nice, man. I wish I could use it. I might have to figure it out, bro.
Yeah, the stream looks nice, honestly.
Sounds good. Does it look good? Or you're probably not looking, you probably haven't been watching. You probably in your pocket or something.
Cujo, you're awesome. That's all I gotta say. All perfect.
Just got it. Yeah, I know. Cujo's lucky. I like him. I'm gonna tell you like that.
But yeah, I don't know. I can see buying Dwarven Forge. I'm still learning to Ender 5 Plus. Honestly,
I mean, buying Dwarven Forge is a hobby in it of itself.
It really is.
It's like knowing computers and buying circuit boards and buying graphic cards, just like that. It's like you got to be into it and keep up with it.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, so it's like I got into D&D, right?
Yeah.
Then I got into
good, and then Cujo still leaning towards the Ender 5. I think you should get a Prusa, dude. You got the money, get the Prusa. Go ahead. You got into D&D and what?
Okay, so I got into D&D. Then that got me into painting minis. Then that got me into 3D printing stuff. So that one hobby turned into like 3 fucking hobbies, or 3 darn hobbies.
Darn.
Yeah.
Don't say darn. Don't say darn. That's worse than the F-bomb.
Okay, 3 damn hobbies. How about that?
I hate when people say darn or they say frickin'. I hate that. My little sister does that. Everything's frickin'. I don't know why Zero said yes it is, and I don't know what that was referring to.
But no, it's I don't know. I don't like. I printed off a
Really thinking
for my daughter.
Printer.
Yeah, I printed off a mini for my daughter.
Which one? Show me.
Oh, she has it. She has it in her room. But it's like a cleric with a shield. The mace broke. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, I love it already. It's a cleric.
Yep, cleric with a shield. A female. No, I'm sorry. It's a female fighter with a shield because of her character I made for our little game that we're going to be playing at home, so she can learn her words and stuff. And she, you know, I painted and everything, and she loves it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't let the kids just play with the minis, man, because, you know, that shit, the paint rubs off and all that shit. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, I let her
keep
play with my dungeon tiles. Well, you saw that one picture I posted in Discord. She building houses with it and stuff. And I'm like, I never thought about, like, making an area like that with the dungeon tiles. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, my little girl's mini is metal, actually.
Oh, really?
She's the only one. Yeah. I used to have chainmail minis and shit, dude. Just my dragon magazines that I lost, bro. That was disgusting. I lost everything back then, man. You know, Katrina.
Oh man.
I had all that old 3.5 shit. And look, I wanted to show Zero too because he's watching. Let me see. So we were talking about Wayne the other day in the 3.5 artwork.
Mm-hmm. I got some of the 3.3rd edition books. I got the PHB and the DMG. I need to just get me the monster manual.
I've got the core set. Yeah. I had to go out to get the set because that was my favorite set. Which, it sucks compared to it's because, like, you know, the classes just suck in my opinion. There's so many in 3.5. There's so many classes that are like, you know, that they sit there at the table and I'm like, damn, I wish I was the cleric. Damn, I wish I was the fighter. Damn, I wish I was the wizard.
So what is the difference between 3rd edition and 3.5? Just the updated rules or rulings on them?
I have no clue. Zero would probably know what the difference is. So I started in 3.5.
It's 5e for me.
I'm here. I can't get these to load, man. Let me just go back. I don't know why I went to his webpage. Whatever. Let's just go images. That's all Wayne Reynolds. Wayne Reynolds is a beast, bro. This is the dude. And look, when I used to draw, bro, this is the dude. I was like, man, I wish I could be this good. And I learned so much from this dude. I can't draw like I used to, though. I just can't. This dude's so good, bro. Look at this. It's everything. I just love the way he does feet. Just the amount of detail this dude. And this dude drew for 3.5. These aren't 3.5 really? Drawings, though.
Well, right now I just see you and me.
Oh, you're a You just let me do noob stuff. Here we go. Sorry. So look, here's a Red Dragon by Wayne Reynolds. I mean, this is pretty old, actually. I remember seeing this. Here's the Illithid he did. It's the Illithid and the Lich he did from 3.5.
Oh, nice.
Not Wayne Reynolds. Beast,
that looks like a Mind Slayer. Wow.
He did a lot of Magic the Gathering cards, too.
I just lived close together so we could play something.
What is that?
I have some fun games right now, plus weekly D&D games at my place. Huh. Oh,
we don't live too far from me, dude. And you got that fast car. Yeah, Wayne Reynolds is a beast, man.
Those is nice.
There's a couple. My favorite painting that he did. Let me find it real quick. Mm-hmm. It's because I played Magic. I used to play Magic the Gathering a lot, and I had this rat deck, Black Magic, and he did I built my deck around this card.
Mm-hmm. I want to try to redo my logo for my channel.
Here she is. Look at her, man.
Ooh, I've seen that before.
She's a ninja.
Ninja.
I don't want this. How do you get that shit to stop doing that? I don't like that. Look, there's a card right there. And look, I had the foil one too. I had one foil.
Wow.
I had one fall, and I had 3 copies of her, or 2. I don't remember in my deck. I don't remember what I had in there. I don't know if it was 2 or 3, but this is the original one, the original drawing, and then it's remakes. This one isn't. I don't think that's by Wayne Reynolds. Doesn't look like it. This is by Wayne Reynolds.
Have you been going on to the D&D website getting all the free stuff?
No,
dude.
I own.
Okay, but like for your videos and stuff, if you want to do backgrounds, they've been releasing like some pictures for backgrounds and stuff. Just wish.
Go look. I'm gonna look. I'm telling you, this is the dude.
I like drawings.
I had this card too, Maronar. Huh? Is that Maronar? Who's his name? God damn it! It's been so long. Yeah, Maronar. Look at that shit, man. Wayne Reynolds is a beast, and look at the army of rats behind him. And Maronar, what he did was it was something like if you deal damage, or I forgot what it was, but when you do something, he spawns another rat, and that's per rat that's on the board. So like by turn 3, if you got him on the board, man. Turn 4 or 5, you've got an army of rats, and they're all like 1/1s, and then you can bolster them into 2/2s and 3/3s, and you just turn all and devastate your enemy.
Maybe I should go live at night. I traded all my magic cards to convert them into Dungeons and Dragons stuff, or the other games we play. That's not a bad deal, really. You got to think about it, because so the only thing I don't like about Magic the Gathering is you have to stay up to date on the cards. You got to use the cards that comes out that year for tournaments and stuff.
It's not that. What sucks about Magic the Gathering is that, I mean, unless you're into that, unless you're going to tournaments and you're playing against different people, and that's the thing, against different people. But even then, it becomes meta. People are playing meta, and you're basically playing the same thing anyway. And then so what happens is, like with me, it was my buddies were playing, and so I was just always buying cards that would counter my buddies, and then my buddies were buying cards that would counter me. I never saw this. What is this? I don't know. What is this?
Okay. Magic for ink ice. Ooh, that's that girl.
I know. I kind of want that. I want to 3D print that. Let me look on Thingy. Do I have Thingy up? I never look for ink eyes. I love ink eyes.
They reprint cards with just different art. Yeah, they do that too.
Yeah, but that's all that's all because it puts value in it because you have ink eyes #1. That's why they do that.
Oh, like look at the Black Lotus card. How much is that card worth?
Oh God, it mint. God, I think it's like 10K or something like that.
So like if you buy if you buy the beta version of the starter deck, that's
this dude on YouTube that opened one up and pulled the Black Lotus.
42,000 used.
Now you see.
So, like, that came in the beta version of the starter deck, right? So, and that's a guarantee in that. In that, bam.
It's not even that good. That's what I don't get about it.
It was.
I mean, I guess back then it was badass, okay, but because all it does is it produces mana, and I know that's OP because you stack that shit, and then you can like 0 turn and pull play cards that are supposed to be on like turn 5 and shit. Because that's what it is. It has a cost of 0.
It was rare. That's what 0 says. It was rare. See, that's why that's why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you can play with old cards, new cards in tournaments and stuff.
They got tournaments where you could play with old cards and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've heard of shit like that where it's well, I don't know. I guess it ain't tournaments, but
yeah.
I've heard of I should say gatherings, I should say. There he goes with his ringtones.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the phone.
It's probably my job wants me to go in.
I'm dungeoneering. Fuck off.
Maybe I should go live at night for a little while.
Do it.
I think I will.
Do it. Say it.
I do want to bring back D&D After Dark, but it's just my schedule here lately.
Make it. You can do it.
But I'm thinking I don't know. I'm probably on one of my constant days off.
What you do, you know what you do? You do it on nights that like if Zero, for example, if Zero is in the stream and he says he's going to do it Friday nights at 9, right? Then you do it. I mean, because you said you can't do it on Friday nights at 9 anyway, and you can't even guarantee you can. I mean, fuck, if the channel's open and you want to stream, go jump on it and do it. You know what I'm saying?
I might just do it on Monday nights.
Whatever.
Are you off?
I'm Tuesdays. I'm Tuesdays at 10. No, I can't at night, man. I can't at night. I'm, it's my kids and my family and all that. I'm doing that shit.
But yeah.
No, I'm barbecuing or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know that's another thing. Like I've been trying to do as much as I can with my kids and stuff during this lockdown. That way, or whatever.
Yeah, that's probably like the most positive thing of the lockdown was the family time everybody got to spend. Like, there's lots of people that are saying, "Man, I didn't realize family time was so important." And yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's lots of people.
Well, like here lately, I've been worrying about my cousin. He's a war vet and stuff. Suffers from PTSD. I haven't heard from him in a while. Oh, I think it's been like a week now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, well, it looks like he's. Oh no, those are old messages. May 1st. So yeah, I probably haven't heard. I haven't heard from him since May 2nd, May 1st.
That's not good.
So yeah, but I know he's been he works on overnights at his job and stuff too. So
Harley Quinn. I'm still looking on Thingiverse.
Dude, there's a lot of
Thingiverse is terrible, dude. Yeah.
Like this, if you look, this turtle. Just type in turtle, and this model will pop up. But honestly, my favorite modeler on there is
O-R-T-L-E?
Yeah. But yeah, Miguel is like my favorite. MZ's 4250. He's my favorite sculpt. Because he has so much out there. And
there's other people that are trying to do the whole book right now.
Oh, dude.
Like this dude right here, he's trying to do the book.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed because I was looking through and he's doing monsters. This guy right here in the middle. Whatever the hell, I don't know what his name is, but I've known that icon.
Turtle monk.
So which one is it?
Monk.
I typed in turtle. Which one you go for?
Keep on going down. Right there. First one.
That's the one, Hyrulean Shield, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the one. The thing is, the hammer, you got to be careful because the top of the hammer, if you don't do it right, will break, and the handle will break.
This is low poly, though. I wonder if I can thingy view. I can't always thingy view.
But yeah, I printed it off like one of my buddies. He wanted to run a turtle cleric, right? And he goes, "I want a shield. I want him to have a sword, like a two-handed weapon." I'm like, "Okay, I'll see what I can find." I seen that. I printed it off, showed it to him. He goes, "Dude, that's awesome." I'm like, "Okay, sweet." And I surprised him because when I painted it, he didn't know I was going to paint it for him. He was just going to play with it as is. So I painted it for him and surprised him. Took it into his office, set on his desk. He goes, "You painted it for me?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You painted the shield the right colors too?" I'm like, yeah. I'm not.
No, I'm in the wrong colors, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is a cool model. Anything Legend of Zelda to me, it makes me look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a nice print.
Yeah, I don't know what I clicked on now. Let me get out of here. Let's get out of there. There we go. I wonder if my mold's good enough to pour now.
What are you?
I'm scared to pour in it because I don't want to ruin it.
What are you making?
Keychains, man.
Oh.
Keychains. Dungeoneer keychains.
Ooh. I need a 3D Harley Quinn for free. No, you don't.
Yeah, for reasons. I know the reason.
Yeah, me too.
You want the old one?
No.
You want the black and red
one? Like
black and red? Yeah.
The No. The Batman one. Wait, I don't think
black and red.
The Batman, yeah, the old school. Yep, that one.
New in the box.
Ooh.
Check it out. Oh, it's shiny.
I met the guy who played the voice of Batman in that cartoon.
Oh, You say Harley Quinn. I was like, it's a dude.
No, no, but I met Kevin Conroy. Oh my gosh, he's so awesome.
I don't know. I love her voice because it reminds me of My Cousin Vinny and that chick in My Cousin Vinny, his old lady.
Tara Strong. No, Tara Strong played Batgirl
from Boston.
Yeah, I know. In the Arkham Knight games, Tara Strong voiced Harley Quinn. But yeah,
black and rarely, bro. That's
yeah.
the best.
But hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna spend some time with the family and stuff. I'll hit you up tonight.
All right, buddy. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, everyone. Yeah.
If I go live tonight, I'll hit
y'all later. I'm gonna log off too. Looks like the stream was up. No,
right.
You go live. I can't come on, but I'll jump on chat with y'all.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. I'll hit you up. Have you be in chat so you can
Yeah.
we can get paid on later.
Thanks for the help.